sticks. The mic is live and clear for you and all to hear. Knockem dead. Knockem dead. Comedy show.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're live with the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, broadcasting from the world-famous Governor's Comedy Clubs in Levittown. It's Friday, baby. Everybody loves Friday. It's
Woo-hoo.
nice. It's nice out. We're gonna party. We're gonna party. We're gonna party. Well, not now. I don't party during the day. Michelle's like ready to drink wine.
Full of shit.
She's ready to drink wine. She's ready to party. She's ready to take her clothes off. Look at her.
What?
Yes, that's what you said before the show. Mike, you heard her, right, Mike? Mike, you heard her, right? Mike, did you hear her?
I'll pretend like I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Mike's not backing up the bro.
The
Mike's
clothes
not backing
do
up.
not leave
I love
the
you,
body.
Zestos Christos is watching. Ken Michelle, Ken
Oh,
Shevin.
no.
Zestos.
Yes, Zestos is
Christos.
That was about an hour
Hello,
and a half of
baby.
the show yesterday. Zestos Christos.
back. Was it Zestos Christos? It was about a half. Wow. All right, so we had no material yesterday, but today.
No, it was good material.
I
It's
think
a great
we,
name.
I think we
Yeah,
had.
it is a great
right?
name.
And we had Chelsea Takami
She's
and Audie
amazing.
Manganiello.
Marzigliano.
I was close. And so Chelsea Takami was fantastic.
Yes, she really
I have
was.
to figure out how to buy her CD. Is she coming by today to give me her CD?
I do not know.
I
thought
do
you were
not.
handling that.
No, I didn't message her. She was working yesterday. She was out at the Luau Hut and
I was texting with her.
well, I don't know her number to text her, but she was out in the Luau Hut in the Hamptons. Montauk. So I was going to
Montauk,
bother her.
yes.
But she did go live on Facebook. Greg D. Filippo's
Yes.
watching. Good morning. Derek
Hi,
Mutispo. Good morning,
Hi,
everybody.
Derek.
It's Friday. What's everybody doing this weekend? What's
Hi,
everybody
Ken.
doing this weekend? Y'all have a dream? Y'all having a great weekend? I'm going to talk like this for the rest of the show.
Please don't.
Why not? Why not?
It's just dumb.
It's just dumb. Wow. Peter Calvano is watching. Hello, Peter. Cavano, I'm sorry. Tony
Tony's
Walker.
watching.
Tony, go
Hey,
back
Tony.
to swimming in the pool.
Go relax.
I was actually thinking about that yesterday. So Tony took a vacation to one of the water park resorts.
Coxsackie.
Not Coxsackie, Kalahari. I believe it's Kalahari. So if you're listening and you're in Kalahari right now, go bother Tony.
Yes, he looks like Billy Joel.
Yes, that's how you're gonna figure it out. Not the guy hopping around with one leg.
Right.
Now, here's what I was trying to figure. Here's what I was figuring. The wart says, "What's material?"
So cool.
We got a phone call already. Oy, 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 oy. You're live on the air.
Hey now, good
Hey,
morning.
good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Michelle. I'm not talking to Eric. I want to talk to Michelle.
Gotta talk to
Dude,
Michelle.
You guys make fun of my voice all the time.
I love your
I met
voice.
Lisa Lampanelli last night. She's hilarious.
Oh yeah, Lisa's great.
But I just said, hey, Lisa, and she's like, oh, my God, that voice. And she brings her friends over. She's like, listen to this bitch over here. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nice.
Yeah. So I seem to have been invited to her house
Nice.
on Sunday.
Where does
so
she live?
I'm going to put in a good word for you guys.
Thanks. Where does she live?
She lives on the beach in Fairfield, Connecticut.
Oh, look at her.
Oh, yeah. And she's like, we're having a cast party. Why don't you come over? I'm like, oh, okay.
All right, that's nice.
Hey, now, all right. So, dude, just quick.
By yourself, you going, or are you taking people with you, or?
The person. There's a person that's in Barnum that's going too.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Hey, so, dude, I got hired by Pixar.
Oh, that's great. To
Dude,
do what?
that's awesome.
I'm writing Toy Story 5.
To do what?
So my concept, I called them with my concept.
Go ahead.
And Andy's mom had toys that were named the same as Andy's toys.
Yes, Buzz and Woody. Go ahead.
So I think they have to go find Buzz because he he fell in.
Right.
Oh, that's so
Buzz
mean.
and Woody have to go find Buzz
so
and Woody,
dumb.
but they use Dildo Woody to find
Right.
Buzz.
Right, and Dildo
And
Woody, Dildo Buzz to find Woody.
Well, yeah, and when, of course, Infinity Beyond becomes an echo, so you hear it a lot, in my version of Toy Story 5.
Right.
You think it'll go well?
Oh my God, I think it's a blockbuster.
All right, kids, have a fun show later. Peace.
All right.
Bye, Kenny.
Later. Bye.
Our guests
All
have
right.
arrived.
Oh, the
All
guests.
my friends will know who these boys are.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Walking
How
in with
are
a
ya?
beer in his hand already.
Oh,
there
man.
you go.
How are you?
on
Come on,
back.
guys, sit down, take a
I'll
seat.
help you out.
What's up, Michelle?
What's going on, guys?
So anyway, I was talking about Tony's on vacation. Now, I've been to these places before. What's up, guys? How are you? I'm Eric. Who's this?
Johnny.
Johnny Croce.
Johnny Croce.
And
Jimmy
Ort. You grew up on Arpad?
No, Vincent.
Vincent, what the hell's Vincent?
It's over by Arpad.
Oh, forget it. Were there Orts on Arpad?
Yeah, not related though.
Not related. Okay, well, I know them.
Two in the phone book and
Yeah, I know them. All right, so there goes that topic. But Tony's at a water park. Now, I've been to these water parks, and I don't know how he's getting up the stairs. These stairs could be like 3 stories tall, and no elevator or escalator to get up there.
Wow.
And I don't think he could wear his leg on the rides, right?
I don't know about those rules.
No. So I'm thinking he's not having such a great time. But I don't know. So what's going on, boys? How are you?
What's up, Eric?
Friday.
What's happening? What's the good word? Why you guys keep breaking my fucking garbage pails? That's what I want to know.
Because they're there.
You son of a bitches.
Attaboy.
Go ahead. You can use that microphone there, Jimmy,
Gotta
and then
keep the
Johnny. You can
customers
tell him.
happy.
Yeah, keep the customers. You got to keep Home Depot happy because I got to keep buying new garbage pails. It is my wife's fault.
Just
though.
make sure they're 32-gallon pails.
Yeah, I know. And it is my wife's fault, though. She fucking piles. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, I can't lift this thing. And she's like, what? If they can't lift it, they shouldn't have the job. I said, they lift 500 fucking houses before they get to us. And you expect them to lift this? What's the matter with you?
wow, somebody finally got it.
Yeah. You know why I get it? You know who my best friend is?
Who's your best friend?
Greg Mace.
Greg Mace.
Greg Mace.
We know Greg.
That's right.
He's on one of my trucks.
That's right. My
Oh,
man
yeah.
Mace. So we argue with her all the time. We argue with her all the
Hi,
time.
Bonnie.
But I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I go, you can't make the pails this heavy.
Zestos.
She doesn't give a shit. So thank you for breaking my pails
Well, I
to
say-
teach her a lesson.
I say get her a pair of
Hi,
gloves
Ralph.
for Christmas.
Yeah,
Throw
right.
her in the back of the truck.
She'll ruin her nails.
Oh, God, no, not that.
She'll ruin her nails. So you guys are town of Oyster Bay sanitation workers,
Yeah,
and you love it.
We love it.
love it.
It's sanitation, not that fairy recycling
Soft.
stuff, right?
Yeah.
Soft,
Soft. Yes,
soft,
soft.
not that soft recycling stuff, right?
Those guys work hard, too. They all work hard,
Yeah,
too.
you can tell he's a supervisor. Those guys work hard too. Everybody has a great. Everybody works really hard and
Yes.
diligently. Sure, you do. So I told Greg to tune in, and he's gonna yell at me for not having him on here too.
Yeah, bring him down next time.
Is it still hot in here? Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot
Yeah,
as
it's hot.
balls again.
Ken says Michelle is so great at getting guests. I bet she could get Jessica Kirsten in the studio on Wednesday. I don't think so.
Is that a challenge?
Jessica Kirsten is a comedian. She does a little podcast right before ours, but it's not video; it's just audio. And
Good.
she's promised to come on, be a guest on our show after her show, like 5 times already. 5 times she's like, "Oh, I can't make it today. Oh, I can't make it today." So there you go. So what's going on, guys? What are you doing? You're off for the day. You done?
We started at 3. We just finished. We shot over
Started
here.
at 3.
Wow, 3
Visit
a.m.
Michelle.
Yeah. So when
Holy-
Michelle's just getting home
Yeah.
from the night
Really?
before,
Right.
Fun,
You guys are
fun.
just getting up
Yeah.
and getting started.
Yeah.
Now, you guys know Michelle from how? How do you know Michelle?
We all
went to
grew
school
up.
with her.
You went to school with her.
Yes.
Now describe.
Hicksville High School's in the house.
Yeah, baby.
Now describe Michelle in high school, and be honest. Don't
Same
be
as now.
Ruh-roh.
Same as now. Big old boobies.
Always bubbly, always
Yeah.
nice.
Big, yeah, yup.
Big
Nice.
old
Yep.
boobies.
Yeah.
Jim's
Nice,
like,
yeah.
yup,
Nice to everybody.
yup.
Hold on, Greg.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ready?
Uh-oh.
Yo, what's going on? What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Filthy animal.
You filthy animal says.
Put me on the fucking app.
Get over here.
Come on up.
Come on up, Greg.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm sorry.
Listen, I have. You don't.
He's the best foreman ever.
Ah, look at that. He's the best foreman ever. Look at that.
I love him so much.
All right, but Greg, we need you up here because right now there's one girl to 3 guys, so we need another girl.
Oh, burn, bitch.
I just gave him a compliment. See what he does?
I know. You see that, Greg? That's not nice. I'll protect you, my friend.
It's so hot here.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, that's from I thought that was
All right.
something else.
I'll talk to you later.
It doubles.
Bye.
does?
Bye.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it doesn't double as a.
All right, you're from
stop.
Mexville too?
I live there now. I didn't grow up there. Thank God.
Where'd you grow up?
Because you people are very incestuous. You're all like,
We keep it in the family.
yeah,
in
you're all
Mexville.
like fucking friends from forever, and like, oh my God. I'm like, oh no, I grew up out east, and then my wife's from Brooklyn, so we kind of settled in the middle somewhere.
Oh, is that a burst of cold air?
Yeah, we have some cold air coming.
Every now and then we'll get like
Yeah.
a little breeze.
It's hot in here, right, boys?
My best friend Hogan told me, everybody's someone's little brother or sister or older brother or sister, so you got to be nice to everybody you meet all the way through. And he was so right, because it's true. It's a small
Right,
world.
Michael
It is.
Hogan.
It's a
Yeah.
small world, and especially in Hicksville, man. Holy mackerel.
Yeah,
Tight,
we
tight,
stick
tight,
together.
tight.
I know
Everybody
this one,
knows
and I know that
everybody.
one. I'm like, ugh, I hate that one.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
branched out. Now we know everyone in Massapequa. We know
Yeah.
everybody in Plainview.
And then, you know, I'm
Oyster Bay.
from out of town, so I made enemies right away, and I just, I'm like, I don't give a shit.
You're an outsider.
Yeah, I'm an outsider, so I don't really
Go back
care.
to wherever you came from.
Go back to Sayville, the rough and tough
This is our turf.
Sayville. But I lived. I'm here like 19 years now, 20 years, 19, 20 years, something like that. So, but yeah, everybody knows everybody, and everybody's kid knows everybody, and this, I'm like, oh my God.
Now everybody
Drives
wants
me
to
nuts.
leave because it costs so much damn money to live here.
Yes, it's so friggin' expensive. Well, that's just Long
ridiculous.
Island in general, not so
Yeah,
much
the cost of
Hicksville.
living is going up, but you know,
Yeah, it is what it is.
it's not going to deter us from living though.
But you guys are doing all right. You guys are doing all
We're hanging
right.
in there.
Everybody's working more than one job, though.
That's-
That's the unfortunate.
How much
That
are we
is
getting
true.
paid for this gig?
No, as much as I'm getting paid right now.
Yeah, right here.
As much as
baby.
I'm getting paid.
Yeah,
Greg's at his second job right now. He leaves that job, goes to another
Yeah.
job, and then I don't know what time he's off by like 4 or something like that.
Hi, Allie.
So, but then he doesn't work tomorrow, right? I don't think. No,
No, not sanitation.
Saturdays. No,
No.
I know sometimes. Oh, that's right. Sometimes he has to go into his second job. That's
Right.
What,
And
that's
sometimes
what
the
I'm
third,
confusing
the
about.
third job's a killer.
I
The
don't
second
think
one's
he's-
no big deal.
He's got a third job. It's only like 1 day a week. That's not. Does that count?
What,
Yeah.
doing nails?
he doesn't do them. He just files them. He gets them ready.
Well, he's great with that little paintbrush.
Just nail prep.
So, all right. So you guys know each other. So describe Michelle. Was she troublemaker? Was she a wild woman? Tell us.
Fun.
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 Definitely fun.
With
So-
a capital F.
Okay, because she told us stories already.
And if you were down at one end of the hall
Yeah,
and she started laughing,
you would know.
right away.
You would know it was Michelle.
But why?
Because you got a loud laugh. That's why.
I do not.
You do. Well, I should say distinctive, right?
Oh, without a
you
doubt,
know it.
yes.
A distinctive laugh. She's just gonna laugh. She's just gonna laugh all day.
That's cool.
No, I'm not high, Eric.
I didn't say you were.
I know that was coming.
I
Just
just-
happy.
Just happy.
Just happy. So anyway, so you know Tony Walker, you know him as
Yes.
well, the one-legged wonder.
Yes.
Tony Walker, yeah. So he's off today, and I was wondering how he's doing in a water park. Right? How is he doing in the water park? He's got one leg.
Is it waterproof?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
Will they let him on the rides? Because usually, first of all right, how does he get on the rides? Because usually they're all the way up, like some of them are 3 stories high, and then they start and they go down, right?
well, you hop.
Have you ever hop up 3 stories of step?
That's
Come
a
on, he's
lot
from
of
Hicksville.
steps.
You think he's
Yeah.
hopping all the way
I
up
think
there?
he could do it.
Tony
He's
Walker, yeah.
determined.
He is very determined. He could do it.
All right, that's a lot though.
It is.
That's a lot. All right, so that's number 1. All right, so let's say he hops all the way up there, right? Then he comes down. At the end of every ride is a pool of water. How does he stand up? See?
I think we need
Maybe-
another
maybe
beer
not,
for this
'cause
one.
Now you make us think.
Right.
Thinking is not our thing.
Thinking is not
We're
your thing.
doers, not thinkers.
See, this is what I was thinking
We're
about last
drinkers,
night.
not thinkers.
Unless his middle name is Bob.
Right, and then he just
floats.
Just
All right.
floats.
The I was thinking about that yesterday. You guys have no idea. I'm thinking maybe they don't even let him on the rides. But then he could sue him for discrimination. What do you think about that?
He wouldn't do that anyway.
No, he
No,
wouldn't.
he's too nice.
He
of a
wouldn't.
guy.
But somebody would.
Somebody
you
would.
know, some little pansy would. They'd be
Yes.
like,
Whatever.
I went here and I wanted to go on the rides and they should be handicap accessible. And it doesn't matter that I'm the only one that visited with one leg. It should be universal. So you should spend $2 million so you could get back $2,000 from me. Right? Am I right?
Absolutely.
Some
Absolutely.
pansy's gonna sue them and say you guys should be.
That's
You
inevitable.
should have an elevator on every ride
Yeah,
so
that's
people
coming.
could
That's
get up.
coming.
Right?
Someone's gonna call Bender
Release
and
the
Bender.
bucket and a rope, and you can
Right.
just pull 'em.
But here's the problem: it should be somebody like Tony because then he could be a millionaire.
Yeah.
But it's going to be some other nudnik who's probably already a millionaire and sued 25,000 people already.
That's how they got their money.
Bastards! I hate them. I hate them.
Me and you then are now best friends.
Why? You hate people that sue people?
I hate most people.
Oh, you
Love
hate.
bringing
Oh,
people together. You're
Oh.
best friends now. How
yeah.
sweet.
I hate most people too. I really do.
Really, you know.
Yeah, especially fucking ladies who put 50 pounds of garbage in the fucking pail. And they expect you to get.
I don't mind the weight. It's just the maggots. That's the worst thing.
Oh, you don't like the maggots.
I don't like the maggots.
Well, Johnny's a gagger.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
so am
Yeah.
I, the
Ooh.
So you make a
worst.
bad gay boyfriend?
Oh,
No.
we just get it over with.
Right, just you just start gagging. All
Hey,
right,
how'd this pail get all smashed up? I don't
So,
know.
I have a question. Do you have many residents that they do not bag their garbage? They just throw it in
It
the
depends
pail?
on what town you're in.
Okay.
Yeah, it really
So
depends.
what towns do they do that in?
East Massapequa.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Some parts of Oyster Bay. Most of Oyster
Ah.
Bay is great though. They're
Yeah.
almost all good, but there's a couple
It's
streets
really
in there.
clean over
But-
there in town.
Yeah, but for the
Restaurants,
most
nice.
part, to be honest, the residents are they're fairly conscientious.
They're good.
Yeah.
And honestly,
We usually
yeah.
bag our stuff too, but then when I see the kids, I'm like, go throw
You
this
bag
out.
your stuff?
And then like they're all just, we're having a big party, whatever, and then like 800 little Italian ice containers are in there. I'm like, really, guys? They just throw them in there. I'm like, you little bastards. You little bastards.
It's little things, you know.
You little bastard. I hate those little kids. Sally and Tony should have done a remote broadcast from here. Tons of material, says Chris Thomas. Oh, that's right. Chris Thomas is with them as well. Maybe Tony won't go on the rides. Maybe he'll chill and watch. I don't think he's a chill and watch kind of guy. That's what I was
No,
saying. I
he's
think
a
he's
doer.
I think he's a doer. So
a
we'll have to figure
doer.
that out.
Eric, what's the phone number for people to call us?
It's
Yeah,
right there
what's
on the
the
screen,
number?
516-465-3990. If they're watching on Facebook, they could call 516-465-3990. The number's right on the screen.
Call us. Say hello.
Unfortunately, that was one of the not benefits of going to Hicksville.
What's that?
Reading it was not fundamental.
No, but we know what an Adobe HUD is.
Wait, no, were you any of you
We all
guys
know
in the
that.
were any
You
of
know
you
where
guys
the monument is.
What's the monument?
Oh,
What's the monument?
I'm not telling. That's
What
a
do you mean?
Hicksville secret.
The train yard.
Perfect. Good. Bring it up on air, but then not tell anybody.
It's kind of like the flagpole.
That's where everybody made out
That's where everyone met up
and made out.
The
Oh,
breezeway.
did the
Yeah.
doobie
The
smoking?
breezeway.
the breezeway too.
was
Yes.
the spot.
What's the
Yes.
breezeway? Is that in the school?
Yes.
You guys were doobie smokers in school?
Not me.
No.
No.
Definitely not him.
He's like, no.
No.
No, you sure? You positive?
Could you imagine them high? Look at them now.
No.
I have been looking.
We were always beer drinkers.
Always beer drinkers.
Yeah.
So how would you sneak beer
Lunch-
onto school campus?
We just walk it in. We didn't
So-
know
In
it
our
was good.
sleeves.
No,
no
man,
big deal.
on Sunday,
Yeah.
we would scale the administration building.
Okay.
You throw the beers over onto the second story roof.
Okay.
There was
When
a
you had your
window.
classes on the third floor,
Yeah.
you would climb out the bathroom window
Uh-huh.
to the second floor, pop
Great.
a couple brews, go back into school.
You went
Oh my
to school
God.
on Sundays?
No.
No,
On
that's when you drop
Sunday,
the
you
beer off.
set up the beer for
Oh,
the
I get it
weekday.
I mean,
now.
granted, they were
Takes
warm.
me a few minutes.
You never had a warm Meister, bro?
Or what about during the winter?
Oh yeah.
They were cold during the winter.
Dangerous
Mr.
cooler.
Brow.
They were cold during the winter.
Hey, listen, you remember the Grand Union?
Yes.
$4.99 for a 24
Yeah,
pack.
it
Come
was
on.
cheap.
Of what?
Meister Brow.
Meister
That's
Brow.
what we drank back then.
Wow, Meister. They don't
And
even make that
wine
anymore?
coolers.
No. They should bring back a bunch of those, though.
No,
Wine
I think,
coolers.
I think,
I think
I
they
think
do
the government
sell
shut
it.
them down.
They should bring down Meisterbrow. They should bring
I
back
saw Meister
Schlitz.
Schlitz was great.
Schlitz. They should bring back what else is gone?
Let me think.
Do
There's
they
so
still
many
have nip buds? The little
Yeah,
nips.
Rheingold.
yeah,
Remember
yeah.
Rheingold?
Rheingold, yeah, Rheingold. They should-
Lowenbrow.
Schmitz.
Lowenbrow.
Lowenbrow's
awesome.
gone?
Lowenbrow's
I haven't
gone.
seen a Lowenbrow in a long
Lowenbrow's
time.
gone.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, Michelob's gone.
No, Michelob's
No,
still
that's
around.
still around.
Where have you seen Michelob?
Michelob Ultra.
every Friday
Yeah.
Oh,
night.
please.
That's the girls' drink.
Yeah.
No, you remember the Michelob and the Michelob Light, the gold and the silver label?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Come
yeah.
on now,
They
Michelob
have
Ultra.
Mich
That's not
Ultra.
beer.
Well,
It's
listen.
not.
The girls like it because it's only 95 calories.
Oh my
Seltzer.
God.
Not this girl.
This and the hard seltzer.
Not this
I
girl.
hate that. That's the. Did you guys ever try it? Did you try the hard seltzer?
No.
It's really gross.
But I'll tell you what the worst.
It's like Zima. Remember Zima?
Wine
It's worse
coolers.
than that.
Wine coolers.
Wine
Oh my
coolers.
God.
I hated the wine cooler period
Why?
because
I loved
anytime
it.
you hung out with the girls, yeah, I figured.
Because you're
Come on.
fruity
Anytime you
like
hung
that, Eric.
Yeah.
Anytime you hung out with the girls,
Yeah.
we used to get the Matt's beer bowl,
Right.
but we had to get wine coolers.
Yes, absolutely. Oh,
Right.
so you were cheap. You didn't want to spend the
No.
extra money.
Glass
Yeah.
and drinking don't
Don't mix.
No.
Don't mix. See, I love the wine coolers because then girls started to drink more, right? Which made it a lot easier for guys like me
Yeah, but
to get
let's-
kisses. You know what I'm saying?
I had a
It
sister.
took us like 15 wine coolers to even feel a buzz, though.
Yeah, but that's all right.
There's like no alcohol
It
in
worked.
them at
It
all.
My
worked.
older sister had our parents convinced that wine coolers were like soda pop, and they would buy it from the supermarket,
Oh, that's
put it in the
hysterical.
fridge,
What age?
and she would. This was I don't remember how old she was at the time, but I was like maybe 13, and she had to be like I guess 16.
That's awesome.
But they were buying it from the supermarket,
That's
put it in the
right.
fridge, and she would just like all the
That
time.
is awesome.
Oh,
That is
Zesto
awesome.
says, I love these guys almost as much as Michelle's shoulders. Ooh.
Zestos, Christos, baby.
I'm off to work now. Have a great show. And then Zesto says Peels. Remember Peels?
Ah,
yeah,
nice.
Peels.
Oh, yeah.
Good ones,
Peels.
those.
I
Peels.
actually bought a case of, not you guys are drinking Labatt's. What's the other one?
Molson Canadian.
No. It's
kind
not
of beer is
Canadian.
that?
It's, what
Oh,
the
did you?
fuck is the name of it? I just bought it the other day, a whole case of it.
Canadian beer?
No. It's one of those older ones.
I like Modelo.
Shit. I forgot the
But it's
name of
got to
it.
be
You gotta be in the mood for it, though.
ice-cold. It's
Yeah.
gotta
No,
be
it wasn't a
ice-cold.
Modelo. It's a shitty beer, but it was good.
Rolling Rock.
Coors Light.
No, not Rolling Rock, not Coors Light. No. It's got a funny name.
You know what? I like White Claw.
White Claw. Oh,
White
that's that
Claw.
shitty seltzer shit.
Oh, but it's so good, and it's got a lot of alcohol
That's
in
that shitty seltzer.
Yeah, because that's
White
what
Claw?
you
I've
need.
never heard of that.
No,
I
that's
need no
that
alcohol,
gross
no
stuff.
nothing.
Oh man, I forgot the name of it. No, I'm good. The one in shit, they sell at the Westbury Music Fair too. What the fuck is the name of that beer?
I really don't
I was just
know.
there the other day.
If anyone knows the name of that beer that they sell at Westbury Music Fair,
I
please
forgot.
call in.
I should call my son and tell him to go downstairs and look in the refrigerator on the bottom shelf.
He might take one.
Nah,
How old is he?
He's 50. He's 15.
He'll take one.
That's
really?
because he's,
That's
'cause
prime
he's already
age.
on his third. He's
Yeah.
already on his third.
More like 6 or 7
Not
if he's
my-
anything like his dad.
Not my baby. Not my son.
Yeah.
See, that
No
was the
way.
great thing. That was the
Until
great
it
thing about
happens,
having
we
a
all
father
say
that
that.
drank
Yeah.
beer like every day, nonstop.
Always beers
You
around.
could take a 12-pack out of the fridge and he wouldn't notice because it was just you know. I mean, I shouldn't say every, but
Right.
all my friends. Their father had the refrigerator downstairs.
That's what I
that
have.
was theirs.
That's what
That
I have.
was theirs.
That's my
It's
refrigerator.
Hands off. When I put
Uh-huh.
when I put in extra meat, when I put in cheeses,
Ooh,
when I put
extra
in
meat.
Right.
It's just Michelle. And
Yeah.
we're putting
Could not let that one go.
Every once in a while, something sneaks in there. My wife puts something in. Well, I don't have any room in the fridge. Or I check downstairs. But mostly, and I got it. Look at this, fellas. I got it organized. I got my friends' beers. So I got Coronas. I
Right.
got Ultras.
Yep,
I
gotta
got
be ready.
every Rolling Rocks. I know what all my friends drink. That's the beer. That's that shelf. Then I have my seasonal shelf. Okay. I got my summer beers. I got my winter beers. I got my fall beers, and then on the bottom is where I have all like the extra shit. Just the random shit people bring over, and I'm like, all right, throw it in there, and that's it.
Did you ever have one of those friends though? Like you're having a party, you
Yeah.
tell them, hey, listen, if there's something specific you want to drink,
Yeah,
bring it.
yeah,
And the guy shows up with like a 6-pack of
that's
like the
nice.
crappiest beer made.
yeah.
But then he starts grabbing like Heinekens and all of that stuff. You gotta
Grabs
have
your
one of those.
Heine?
Actually, I don't pay attention.
You gotta have one of those.
I'm sure there is, but I don't pay attention.
Eric
Plus
likes
my
to grab Heinies.
plus my circle is very very small. Not too many people come over.
Do you
That's
guys
it.
remember being in like, one of the parks when you were growing up and
Yeah.
finding on the ground those tabs? Remember the
Oh,
tabs you pull off the
yes,
beers?
Yes.
I remember like literally walking around finding them, making a big like necklace out of them.
I think
Just
Greg D.
smelling
Filippo.
them.
I think Greg D Flippo nailed it. It's Pabst Blue
Pabst
Ribbon.
Blue Ribbon.
PBRs.
That's
PBR.
it.
That's
No,
it.
you don't
It
get
is.
it,
baby.
That's exactly
Where's
it.
the Flippo from?
Pabst.
Is he from Florida?
St. Pauli
Yeah,
girl.
D Flippo's. Well, he's in Florida now, but he's from Hicksville.
Yeah, I
He-
grew up with Greg. Sure.
You did? He was in the A program.
Oh, that's
Hi,
us.
Greg.
That's
Hey, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold
Hi,
on a minute.
Sean.
Here we go.
Cousin.
That's hysterical. I didn't even know what the A program was until I met people from Hicksville, and now you're all in it. That's funny. Yeah, Greg was like, I was in the A program. I'm like, what the hell's the A program? And then everybody,
Awesome. It meant awesome.
Everybody started telling me.
Oh yeah, we all were honor
A for
students
awesome.
actually.
All honor students in the A
Yeah,
program.
we all got honor
The,
grades.
Greg said, yeah, PBR. That's what I got, PBR. I went and bought a
PBRs.
case of PBR, and I was drinking them. I'm like, this is
They're
pretty
coming
good.
back. Pabst is making a comeback.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So I got a couple PBRs. And then what else do I got? Oh, I got an outdoor fridge, too. So I got an outdoor fridge right by my barbecue.
There's
That's
a guy.
filled with beer.
Outdoor fridges.
So that's
A
right.
lot of beers
That's
in
right.
there,
Well, that's why
huh?
I'm like turning it down now because I know later on.
Well, you know what that's called, right? That's his dicky do.
Yeah.
His what?
His dicky do.
Yeah.
Dicky do?
Yeah, when your belly sticks out further than your dick do.
That's
Good
it.
one.
So I'll be drinking later tonight. I think. What's going on tonight?
Today's Friday.
Today's Friday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be drinking. Well, not pretty sure. I'll be drinking later
Cover
tonight.
to Cover is playing in Freeport tonight.
No. That's too
The
far.
Elliots.
That's too far.
Yeah, I don't
Too
drive
many
south.
cops.
That's too far. Yeah, too
Gotta
many
go
Plus, got
cops.
their own police force too.
Plus, I
Needs
got my whole
Uber.
fridge full of beer. I guess I'll, clearing room for
Okay, then.
the fall beers. I got to start clearing room. I got to get the summer beers out.
Oh.
I got my shandies. I got everything.
So the way you get rid of them is
Guess
like
where we're
drinking
going
them.
later.
What was the address again?
Right by the other orts. Right by the other orts. So St. Paul. No, it wasn't St. Pauli girl. It was definitely Pabst Blue Ribbon. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate that. Yeah. So the PBRs are good though, right? Now you guys are strictly Labatt's guys,
No.
or just you get whatever.
No, I am a Canadian.
You like it? You like Molson? You like?
Molson, yeah.
What's your favorite?
I would say it's probably either Labatt or Molson.
Labatt's or Molson. What other beer is there from Canada?
Moosehead,
Okay.
that's really good, but that's not like you can't pound those.
Heine's is not from. That's from.
No,
that's
Holland.
German.
That's
Heine.
Holland.
Oh, that's Holland.
Holland.
What else from Canada? Just Moosehead, Labatt's. What's
Well,
the,
well, they make a lot of Grizzly.
what's the shitty one? What's the real shitty one from Canada? What, or am I thinking of no? Genesee's from Genesee, New York, right?
Yeah. The
Genesee-
shitty one you're thinking of is probably Red Stripe from Jamaica.
No, no.
Oh,
I'm not a
hate
big.
that beer.
I tried it once. I wasn't crazy
And
about
they
it.
always
crap.
only have
No, I don't like
that.
it.
There's
Yeah.
no other beer in the entire resort when you go.
And they never serve it cold.
Don't forget Dos
Piss
Equis.
warm, ew, disgusting.
no.
No.
You like Dos Equis?
I'll drink it.
You'll drink
Yeah, if you're
anything.
in
Look at
Mexico,
you.
I mean, come on.
You drink anything.
When in Rome, right? You know,
That's right.
Listen,
I like
Croce,
Peroni.
Peroni, yeah, they're
he's
good.
trisexual. He'll try anything.
And
You
I
kn-
like, I like
you know-
Japanese beer.
Do you guys know we have a beer show on here?
Sapporo.
Okay.
You have a beer show.
Yeah.
There's a beer
They
show on
do.
on Monday nights called the
Wow.
Wort Show. You know, I guess the wort is something in the beer. The wort,
No, that's
wort,
something you get
wort.
on your foot or your hand.
No, it's like one of the. It's like a kind of hops that you use. Wort.
Now you're getting way too
A
technical.
hoppy
Anyway,
wort?
there's a beer show on here Monday nights. You guys got to watch it.
Oh,
It's called the
yeah.
Wort Show, but it's spelled wart, but it's pronounced wort. So it's a wort show. You guys got to watch it. It's a good show.
Huh?
It's a good show.
Who hosts it?
Mike and Pete hosted. But yeah, they talk about beer and they talk about it and they talk about different breweries on Long Island. They have different breweries in.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it's W-O-R-T.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, Wart is spelled with an A, right?
See?
I should have been.
He didn't go to Hicksville.
I should have been in the. I should have been in the A program then too. Yeah, the Wort show. So check it out here on Monday nights. You guys
Okay,
will
we
enjoy
will.
it. Yeah,
What
it's a
time
good
is
show.
it?
7. Hold on.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. 8
8
o'clock.
o'clock.
8
8
o'clock.
o'clock. See, I've been here 15 minutes.
8 o'clock. Look, he's got the schedule right there.
Long Island's come a long way with the breweries.
Hired.
I'm telling you. They talk about all kinds of different breweries and all
Okay.
kinds of different beers and microbreweries and all this other shit too. So
That's really
maybe,
cool.
maybe they'll have Canadian beer on here for you.
Did you ever go up to Oyster Bay?
Yes.
The place
Oh,
next
to the brewery?
Canterbury?
Yes.
That's
No.
Great, it's
Yes.
great
Next to
brewery.
Canterbury Ales?
Oh,
They brewed
yeah.
it, what is it? Oyster Bay Brewing
Brewery.
Company.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Oyster Bay Brewing Company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had it, but I've never been up there.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh,
it's
you
good.
gotta
The only
check it
the only
out.
brewery I've been to is Great South Bay,
Okay.
the one in
Okay.
Bayshore.
I've been there yet.
And I walked in there, and they had the the pool tables, the ping pong tables, all that stuff. And then I walked in, And the guy's like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, yeah, we just came to check it out. He goes, come on back here. I'll show you everything. Took us back to the brew because there was nobody there. I guess we got there too early.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, everybody started filling in. I'm like, holy shit, this is a thing. This is a thing. Kid, we were the oldest guys there. And
It's become trendy.
all these kids were coming in. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And they're playing ping pong and
they got
pool
games,
and what's
They
a
have
cornhole.
at the one in
And they
Oyster
got
Bay?
live
They
music.
have
And
tons
I'm
of
like,
games
what
out
the
there.
fuck is
Cornhole.
going
They
on
also have
here?
video, they have
I
video
thought it was
games
just
in there.
brewing.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they sell it right there. It's like a bar
Yeah.
brewery thing. I'm like, holy
Wow.
shit! But
What's the name of
it
their
really
beer?
became popular, and that was
Well, they have
years
a bunch
ago.
of them.
And,
One's Barn Rocker. I like the Barn Rocker.
That's the one I've had. Barn Rocker.
Which one's Barn Rocker? Oh, I've heard of Barn Rocker.
Oyster Bay.
The
it's
one-
Oyster Bay,
They
right?
make in Oyster
Yeah.
Bay. Yeah, it's really
Great South
cool
Bay
there.
is good, but I like the other ones better. I like
Blue Point. You
Blue
like
Point is good.
Blue Point.
You ever go there?
Blue Point is
To that
good. No,
brewery?
never been there either.
You gotta get it out of the house.
I've
man.
been to the cider house. Did you go to the cider
He's
house in
always
Riverhead?
out of
Cider
the
house in
house.
Riverhead.
That one's good. That one's good. We ended up there after a drunken weekend, me and my wife. We Ubered everywhere.
That's fun.
We Ubered everywhere. But
That's
then
a lot of fun.
But then
Uh-oh.
There's another kid on the way.
we got stuck.
Uh-oh.
No, we got stuck. I couldn't get
And
service.
then Danielle was pregnant.
We couldn't get service, and I have no car, and I'm three sheets to the wind, and I'm like,
Oh,
I got
my-
one fucking bar, and I can't get on Uber. I'm like, fuck. So then I went inside. I'm like, I can't get on Uber. They're like, use our Wi-Fi. I'm like, okay.
What's the code?
Okay, Wi-Fi, good, got it. Okay, Wi-Fi, what's password? Password, good, got it, okay. Fuck, it's a shared network. I still only got one fucking bar because it was a shared network and
Everyone's
everybody
using
in there had the fucking Wi-Fi. I'm like, fuck. So by the time the fucking Uber came, I was already sober. I'm like, motherfucker.
I miss payphones. Speaking of that,
Yeah.
I really
Yeah,
miss payphones.
seriously.
Yeah.
They should still have
should have 'em around.
I see them every now and then.
One time I was like,
If I leave-
And then
if
the
I
kid,
leave
and
Long
then
Island.
and then your kids are like, "What is that?"
yeah.
Oop, getting a call.
You got a call. You're live on the air.
It's Mark White on the airs.
Hello, Mark White. What's going on?
Hi.
Marky.
I'm in beautiful Vegas.
Yeah.
Nice.
What are you doing in Vegas? This is you guys know the Spin Doctors? Remember the band, the Spin Doctors,
Yes.
right? This is
bass
Mark
player.
White, the bass player
Oh,
from the
great.
Spin Doctors.
Thank you. Nice.
What's going on?
Great guy.
What's happening? So, how long did it take you to get from wherever the fuck you were, DC to Vegas?
A few days I stopped. I kept stopping at the hotels at night
Right.
because I didn't have to rush here. So I just, I didn't. But when I was driving though, there's nobody out here. Like I was in Utah and there's nobody out there. So I was like, you could just go 100.
You were going 100 miles an hour?
I had to.
Now, I know you had to. Now, Mark, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
You said you were on a search for racism. Did you find any?
I didn't find nothing.
You didn't find any?
Hi, Tony.
None. You know what? I have to make it up now. Or I have to. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy a racism detector.
Yes.
Maybe that'll help me.
You are, wait a minute. Hold on. You're a black man driving a black Corvette going 100 miles an hour, and you're telling me you didn't find any racism in this country?
No racism.
He must be driving around with the windows rolled up.
Yes, and his windows are tinted.
Wait a minute.
No, my windows aren't tinted.
God bless you.
But
Clearly who I am.
But the mainstream media said that there's racism out there.
Yes.
Listen, I went into a store. I was the only black guy in there, and I dropped my tea. And
Right.
the girl behind me goes, "You need some Butterfingers."
That was pretty racist, don't you think?
I know. That's what I was like. Are you racist? No, listen. Everybody's nice. Everybody in this country just gets along. They don't. I mean, it's amazing. I've been all over this country with the Spin Doctors.
Right.
Yeah.
In Colorado, like in Vail, where I am definitely the only black person up there, and there's nothing going on.
Right. That's
Nobody
all
says anything to
fabricated.
you. I mean, I grew up in New York City in the '60s, and that's when it was you got called names and people chased you. Nobody's doing that now.
Yeah, that's
so
over.
they're just making it up. See, when a white person tells me that the country's still racist, I just look at them like you're insane.
Yes.
You don't know anything about racism.
Right.
And what do you
right.
know about it?
Well, what I know about it.
No,
when I
you
was
do.
a
But
kid-
the white person that said it, what do they know about it?
Well, they believe it's there because they have black friends who are lying to them.
Exactly. You're right, man.
Ha, Ken, very
Listen to
funny.
Candace
One of my
Owens.
friends actually said that to me. She was my friend. She told me. I said she's lying. There's no racism. I said if there was racism, how can you explain all these black celebrities with all this money and all these black business people with all this money?
Exactly.
There's plenty of black people with tons of money.
Right.
True.
So if we were truly a racist nation, I would be driving. I would have a bicycle and said, "We're not selling you that. You're black."
Right, right.
Yeah, we're Americans, man.
So let me ask you
Yes.
this: what year is your Corvette?
It's fucking nice.
Oh
it's a
my
Stingray.
God,
It's
2016.
Beautiful.
really nice. It's really nice.
Beautiful.
That's a good year. That's why
Yeah.
there's sharp fenders on it too.
Yeah, and it's a
I blew the
Stingray.
doors off a lot of people this last night.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know what the problem with
What?
people is? They don't understand how fast this thing really is. Like I didn't even understand how fast it is. But like I just drive fast, and then people just come along. You're like the fastest gun in the West type of thing. Like I don't start races with other people. Like I don't do that.
Right.
I've never done that. But people just do it, and then they just have to they get embarrassed. But sometimes there's a dude in the minivan.
Sometimes they need to get spanked.
Hey, sometimes people are fishing with a longer pole.
That's it.
Right.
Now, Mark, what do you think? Did you hear about the NBA? Did you hear what they're doing now? Oh, Mike, you want to comment on this too, right?
Yeah, I think I heard
don't
about
tell
that.
me. What is it?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Because the NBA is predominantly black players, right?
Oh my God.
Yep.
Really?
Here we go. Yep. Here we go, Mark.
No.
The NBA is predominantly black players. They found the term owner to be offensive. They are not.
Get the fuck
hold on.
outta
Hold on.
here.
Unless it's a black owner,
Hold
then
on.
that's okay.
Now the
Really?
now the NBA has now changed the term owner
Oh crap.
to governor. They will no longer use the word
Governor?
Governor?
They will no longer use the word owner
Alrighty,
because
governor.
of the racial insensitivity of the term.
Yeah, but
why did
to
they
me,
come up with
governor
that in the 70s?
wouldn't that be worse?
Governor? I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
like
you know
back
what? I
in
think he's right. He's right. Governor actually sounds a little worse.
I agree.
Yeah.
because
I
I don't
agree.
know any Revolutionary War movie I've ever watched, and like a governor, the guy, I don't know, there was 30,000 black people standing out in the field behind him.
Well, I don't know. This is what this
I mean,
is.
you're going to tell me that's worse than owner?
I guess. I don't know.
So what if you're the owner of Popeyes and there's a lot of black people working there? Then what do you do?
I guess you have to
Change that too?
You are now the governor of Popeyes.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You know what's funny when I was a kid,
Yeah.
you go to McDonald's and everybody in there is working black. Everybody that's working in there is black, and and you look at the commercials and everybody's white. And I used
Right.
to think it was racist. And then when I got to Spin Doctors and we started traveling around, and you get to Salt Lake City
Yeah.
and you go to McDonald's and everybody is white.
Right.
And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so it depends on the neighborhood you're in. Oh, I get it.
right.
Yes. Yes.
See, when you see, this is the problem. People don't travel. See, once you travel and you get to see the country, then you realize, wow, you know what? This is a great country. Not only that,
Right.
everybody's getting along. There's
Yeah.
There's always a few people. Like you can go to any school, any movie theater. There's always two people in there making noise. But what if everybody was making noise? Then you would have a problem, right? There's always one or two people who screw things up.
Right.
That's why we have prisons.
Right.
Well, unfortunately now, anybody at any time, no matter what color you are, you can complain about something and it becomes an issue.
Yeah.
Well, what it boils down to is that they're trying to make it so nobody can say anything, and they're trying to divide us. It's a divide and conquer situation. They want to pit us against each other, just to cause chaos. I don't know what their end game
They're
goal
making
is.
it
but
up.
Right.
Yeah,
But-
they're
Yeah,
making
they're
it up.
making
They
it up
literally
is
make
right.
up those stories.
Yeah, they make this
I'm
crap
telling you,
up.
this is so insane. It's so insane to me because like I have a lot of white liberal friends, and they're trying to tell me, I said, listen, the country's not racist. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. As a matter of fact, you can go to any parts of the world, and you won't even find people messing with you just because of your race or whatever.
Right.
Except for one night, me and Aaron were in Germany.
Yeah.
He's a Jew. He's got the big Jew nose. I'm black. Kid,
Yeah.
We're undeniable.
Right.
So we went to go to this club, and this huge bouncer was like, "No, you can't come in."
What?
All right, well, that was
away.
Germany.
Right.
I know, right?
That was crazy nuts.
I just went. I didn't even care. I just went to the store, got something to eat. Aaron went back to his room, and we didn't care. We weren't going to sit out there and fight. Like we want to get in.
Right. Right. You didn't sue the club.
Because you're smart
get
enough
in.
to know you're not letting that ruin your day.
Right.
Right.
Right, exactly. And the same thing is in Japan. Some places in Japan they will not let non-Japanese people in.
Right. Yeah. I used to have a lot of Korean customers, and I'd take them out on the town, and we'd go to Queens, and we would go to Korean clubs, and they go, okay, you stay here. Everybody else went to the back. So I would just be sitting in the front with, other
And you were the tallest guy in the place.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm just sitting there going, all right,
He was
I
enjoying
just-
some cream of some young guy.
I guess I'll have a little, drink. I don't know. Give me whatever you have, and here I am drinking it while they went in the back with, because they didn't trust me, because they didn't trust who I was or what. So, all right, but did I sue that club? No, I didn't sue that club because there was probably prostitution going on back there. What's that?
If stuff like that doesn't bother me.
Like you mind that.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't want me in their party or wherever there is, I just leave.
Right. That's
You know,
all.
when my friends unfriend me on Facebook, I don't go, "Why'd you unfriend me? What's wrong?"
Yeah,
What happened?
I'm certainly not going
I
to.
just block them.
I'm certainly not going to an Italian American social club and then suing them to get in because
Yeah,
most
no.
likely I'll be dead.
You know,
Right.
getting back to the American experience.
Now you
The
can't
blacks
leave.
have been here longer than the Italians, longer than the Irish. You know, and
Right.
they are more American than like us, so to speak, because when we all grew up together. Yes, we were fighting each other at one time, but that's over. That's long gone.
Well, it's definitely over since 9/11. Blacks and
yeah,
white,
that's over.
blacks and whites weren't getting along
over
before
before
9/11
that.
because of Mayor
But that-
Dinkins.
after that,
and then all of a sudden the
it's
Arabs
over.
blew up the towers, and we were like, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
We got to fight these guys.
Precise.
We got to hate these guys.
You hit the nail on the head.
Somebody's got to hate
Hi,
somebody.
Gene.
So
Well,
obviously,
it's the people that want to kill
West
us.
Side Story.
what's that?
You should do. You should start watching West Side Story. You
Right.
should every kid should watch West Side Story.
You're right.
Which version?
Because
And
what are you
Bronx
talking
Tale.
about? The original version, not this crap.
Oh, the Jets and the Sharks.
There's a new version coming out, Mark.
Oh, so it's going to be woke?
I
That's the new term
think
now. They have
Spielberg's
woke.
doing it. I think
Who?
Spielberg's doing it. I'm not kidding you. There's a new West Side Story
That'd be
coming
cool.
Oh, that would
We
be
can't
cool.
let the good stuff just rest in peace. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't mess with that movie. What is he talking
They're
about?
trying to flush that, flush these
That's like
things down the
redoing The
toilet.
Outsiders. You just can't. Like, you can't replace that cast. Like,
No,
Well,
you
what's
can't.
Those were
been
like-
killing me more than anything is
Yes.
over the past year or two, probably even longer, is there was that big rush where everybody wanted to rip every statue down, every memorial,
God.
every
Ridiculous.
listen, whether it's right or it's wrong or whether it's against your personal beliefs, whatever, it's part of the history of this country.
Yes.
We got to
Right.
where we are now by all of these things, whether they're good or bad, happening.
Exactly. You should leave them up. I was totally against. Listen, I'm down here in Houston, and I drove through Mississippi, and I was on a back road, and I saw a store, and the only thing that they sold in that store was Confederate flags.
wow.
The whole everything had a mug, a license plate, a flag, a sticker, everything you wanted had the rebel flag on it.
Right.
Do you think I got all upset and called Al Sharpton to come down here and fix this?
No, you just wouldn't shop there if you don't want to. But if you wanted to, you
Did
could.
you buy one?
And the funny thing is, I've seen people with rebel flags on their cars. I mean, I know some people, and they're not racist. They're just that's their flag. They
But
love
that's
that
where they're
flag.
from. They,
Yeah. That's how they
they're
grew
from
up.
the South. I mean,
Yeah.
Exactly.
People in the South still call it the War of Northern Aggression. They don't call it the Civil War.
here's
You know I'm right, Mark.
you
I
would
feel like I'm in history class right now.
You know I'm right, Mark.
you want to talk about the Civil War. They still have not gotten over it. A few years back, I was in South Carolina. I wound up with a really nasty, I guess it was a staph infection in my arm.
Right.
So at the time, my girlfriend's like, she's like, we should go to the hospital. And I'm like, why? And she goes, your arm doesn't look good. So I'm like, nah. I was like, beers will take care of it. We'll be good.
Smart.
So the bartender,
Good plan.
we walk
That's
in,
what us
we walk in-
Hicksvillians do.
We walk into the bar. The bartender comes over and she goes, holy shit, what's the matter with your arm? So right away, she's like, that's it. We're going to the hospital.
Right.
So we go to the hospital, walk into the emergency room.
Right.
I'm the only person in the emergency room. And the biggest mistake I made was opening up my mouth and sound like a guy from New York.
Right.
And they were like, oh, go have a seat. 3 hours later,
Oh my God.
somebody walks out and goes, what are you here for? And I'm like, you're kidding me.
Oh, man.
Holy
Yep. They
mackerel.
left me there for 3 hours.
Nice.
What state was that?
South Carolina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
South
South.
Carolina.
Go there
it's
next,
funny,
Mark.
When you get to Texas, it's not the South anymore.
Well, that's
kinda
a whole
weird that
different
way.
place in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Texas is, yeah, everybody's gun is bigger than the one you got.
And they're all
Listen, I
legal.
got pulled over. I tell you, when I first got pulled over, the first time I got pulled over was in near my neighborhood, and the cop looked at me and my wife, and he's like, "Where you from?" And I said, "I'm from New York." And he goes, "Get yourself a gun and learn how to use it."
Oh, shit.
Get yourself a
And he
gun.
wasn't the only cop that told me that.
Hey, Mark. Did you ever hear Candace Owens?
I love her.
Me too, bro.
I know who
Who's
she is.
Candace Owens?
Isn't
She's
she
a very smart person.
Isn't she a politician? Or no?
No,
she's not a
she's
politician.
just a black.
She talks.
She used
Oh,
to be.
okay.
She used to be liberal, and now she's conservative, and she's on a rampage.
Okay.
And you
Good
can't
for
deal
her.
with because you can't deal with a black conservative. A white liberal can't deal with a black conservative because what are you going to say to?
Right. You can't say you.
Right.
Oh well, I know, or
Yeah.
you're wrong. Or,
Yeah, she shut
Right.
everyone up. It's awesome.
That's hysterical. Yeah, but
know
they
you want one.
No, I'm good. But they sit there. There's a video of her talking on a college campus, and there was people like booing to try to shut her down.
Yeah, they
or
don't even
something.
listen
I think
to
I
her.
saw something like that. I don't know if I'm 100% correct on that, but there was a
you're
bunch
right.
of white kids booing her to shut her down,
You know,
and they're
she's,
like,
she's just honest.
wait, just because she's a conservative, so it doesn't matter if she's black and a woman, but that doesn't matter. But the fact that she's conservative throws them off the deep end. In
Yeah,
fact,
that's why everybody hates me.
that's why everybody-
Nobody hates you.
Nah, we- But this
Especially
This is-
me.
You know, I've been a conservative. Listen, when I was a kid, I grew up in the Bronx.
Yep.
And I had to deal with. I had white friends, but in order to
How
see my
dare
white
you.
friends, I had to beat up other white kids to get there. There's like this one white neighborhood you couldn't walk through.
That's
They
right.
would always try to jump you, or whatever.
Right.
But I was still smart enough to know that it wasn't every single white person.
No, it's not.
You know, so some of them were stupid and some of them were cool.
Yeah.
And so I just grew up with real, you know, like my friend, I forgot Tommy, I think his name was. I went to his house and his father was like, no, you can't come in.
Really?
So I had to wait outside.
What?
Wow.
I would have
That's
egged
how
his
bad it was.
house.
He was probably a Dago.
But then there you go. See, not everybody in the family. It's like so you could have a racist person. You know, not every white person is racist, but not every family is racist either. You can have a racist person in the family, but
Yeah, I figured that
Yeah.
out when I was like 6. So I've always been, you know, and then I realized I've always been a conservative. But, you know, when you're a 6-year-old, you don't call it that.
right.
But, you know, I always worked hard. I had a paper route when I was 10. You know, I was always about working.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
No.
No, nobody
Why
has a
not?
paper out anymore. That sucks for the
Why
kids.
not? Oh, yeah, because that's right.
No, because
yeah.
they're delivered
What
like
about the
2
post?
o'clock in the morning when these guys go to
They
work.
deliver in station wagons now.
Yeah, they deliver in station wagons, and these guys are out there trying to avoid the papers getting hit, right?
We see them.
You see them?
They know to avoid us.
Did you ever steal someone's paper?
John and Jim are in the are in the
Come on, I
sanitation
wanna hear
department. They
these
start
stories.
work
You
at
ever
3
steal
o'clock in the morning.
someone's
Mark.
newspaper?
You want to hear a
nice.
funny story? Oh, you want
Yeah.
to? Hey, Mark, I got one for you. Up in Oyster Bay, there's a place called Varelli's. It's a little deli, really awesome food. And every day, the Newsday truck comes by and drops like a big bundle of papers. And every Friday, the sort truck comes through and thinks that they're recyclable. And takes
And
the
they take
paper.
'em- oh my
Mr. Varelli calls up the sanitation yard every Friday, cursing us out like crazy. It's hysterical.
Bring it back.
The
on
guy's
my
going to
papers.
sue us, actually, if we do it
Bring
again.
back on my paper.
You bring it back on my papers.
Where's my paper?
Freaking idiot. The asshole with the delivery guy from Newsday puts it right next to the recycling barrel. So, of
Right.
course, the guy's thinking,
What does he think is going to happen?
come on.
What's the matter with him?
You sure do got a pretty mouth.
Ken
Thank you.
Ken Bichelle grew up in Connecticut, moved to Alabama and North Carolina. My observation is this: never have I ever seen a Northerner wearing a shirt with less than 50 stars. However many, it was less than 50. That they were U.S. and Northern flag on that time. Okay, so there you go. There you go. So he's just saying most Southerners are going to buy the Confederate flag, not Northerners. But you know what? That's my point.
That's okay. I
It's-
mean, like
listen,
you said, it was part of history.
If you could buy the Antifa flag and all these other different flags, and why can't you buy the rebel flag?
You know, a lot of people just like Southern rock, and a lot of people like to be a rebel, and you know that
Right.
also
Yeah,
represents those
what
things.
was that car that had the rebel
We're all
flag on it?
rebels.
Oh, the General Lee. That's right.
Right.
Yeah, and they wanted to take that off of that. I'm
They
like,
did.
come
Right.
on.
Well, they did. They took it off. They took it off the air because of the rebel flag on top
Right.
of the General Lee.
You are so
But
kidding me.
here's the crazy point.
You can't
they,
watch that in New
they
York.
don't want you to forget that there was racism in this country, and there was slavery. They don't want you to forget. They're going to put that in your
That's
face.
every country.
They're
Yes.
gonna right, but they're going to put that in
There's
your
some countries that are still like that.
right, but they're going to
Oh,
put
yeah.
that in your,
Yeah.
they're going to put that in your face every chance they get. Right? They're going to put that in your face every chance they get. But yet you can't buy the flag. So we're going to remind you that there was here, but you can't see the flag. You can't see the statues of the army, the generals that were in the Confederate Army. Those are all getting taken down. All the Confederate, but don't forget. I think it's ridiculous.
fucked up.
I think it's ridiculous.
So,
it's-
Mark,
it's
I have
really-
an
it's
important
outrageous.
question for you.
What's that?
When are we going to see you again?
Ooh, oh.
Yeah,
No,
come back
right?
to
I
New
mean, we
York.
never play New York City because we're just freaks.
Well,
just-
you know what? You have a fan base in New York, and we
yeah.
would love you to come to Long Island.
Yeah, you played,
You know what it is? We're just so expensive now. Nobody wants to pay our huge fee.
I'll pay.
but you played in Brooklyn, what, 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, that gig we do as I don't know. I don't think we make that much money, but that's like a fun gig. We know all our friends and family. Well, not my family, but all my friends. Well, actually, my brother. But my listen, my family has abandoned me. But my
Because of your conservative
I'll be
values?
your family.
yes, of course. But we go up there, and actually a lot of the Spin Doctor fans abandon me too because they're all liberals. So that's another one.
Really?
Almost everybody that I blocked on Facebook has been an old Spin Doctor fan.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah, and they're like, Mark lost
I
his
don't believe
mind.
that.
I
Good.
never, you know what? I didn't get along with them back
Give me
then.
their
I couldn't
names.
Figure out why, but now I know.
But guess
Back
what,
then, I
Mark?
didn't understand liberals and conservatives. I didn't think of it like that. I just thought that these guys were just a bunch of crybabies. And now I know what it is.
But guess what, Mark? You're still driving a Vet, and they still driving a Prius.
That's right.
Right. Oh, my God. That's the other thing I've
Did
been
you
looking
ever
for, too.
find a black man driving a Prius the other day?
I found one.
Hey!
Not on this trip, but on a previous trip in Tennessee. And then he got pissed when I drove by him in my Corvette. So he had to gun it.
He had to
I said,
gun it.
You go ahead with your little electric blue, half electric car. Go ahead.
Have you raced a Hellcat yet?
What's that?
A Hellcat?
Is that the Dodge?
Cha-
Yeah,
Dodge.
Challenger.
Challenger.
No,
Like my husband's
I
car.
did a couple of
Chargers?
challengers on this way. But you know what? Chargers. You know what the problem is? These guys, they get these cars and they tell them it's got a Corvette engine or it's got the same thing in it, and then they don't realize that it's not the same thing. This is tuned differently.
Right.
Yes, it's all how it's tuned.
It's all about how it's. And the funny thing is, like the people, like you never see Lamborghinis out here. Like there's nobody drives their really fast cars where I'm driving my car. Like I'm in the middle, literally in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
So you don't see anybody out there with something that's like crazy fast, except for the Subaru.
Oh yeah, the WRX.
I took that guy down so bad it was he was so embarrassed he tucked behind the truck after.
He tucked
Stay back
behind.
here, dude. Don't mess with me.
Stay out of
I thought we were running together. I actually thought me and him were running together. And so there's this thing you do where you when the person who's passing the truck takes forever to pass the truck, you cut in front of them,
Yeah.
and then you slow down and you let your buddy get in front of you, and then the two of you take off, right? So I
Yep.
did that for him. And then when it was his turn to do it for me, he just took off
Oh, he's
and
jealous.
left me back there.
Yeah, he's jelly.
And I said, you know what? Now I'm coming after you. So I
Yeah.
went after him, and he was a young guy too. He tucked behind a little truck.
He's probably a millennial.
He tucked behind the little truck.
Millennial.
Man, these people, listen, grow up.
Yeah.
The real world isn't fair. I mean, this world is not fair. It never was.
It's
and it
really
never will
not.
be. Just grow up.
Yes.
And if you know what you do, I can't change a whole lot of things. I can't change the world, but I can help people around me. That's what I do. People don't know what I'm doing because
This
I
is
don't
why
post it
I
on
love
Facebook all the time.
you.
Right.
I don't post everything that I do. People don't know. I'm helping out homeless people. I'm doing this thing. I'm doing that thing. I go to the hospital sometimes and visit these kids. It's always something, but I don't post it all the time.
Right.
So that's what you should be doing. You should just take care of. You can't change the world.
It's about
Just
giving.
change your little area around you.
And that's it.
It's
That's right,
about
'cause you're never
sticking
gonna be able to
together
change
and
the world.
giving.
No, stop complaining, stop whining, stop protesting,
Make a
stop doing
difference.
this, make a
And there's
difference.
no crying in baseball.
There's no crying in baseball. Is she crying? She's crying, sir. She's
Crying,
crying, sir.
She's crying. When Rogers Hornsby called me a piece of pig vomit.
I know. What is this crying in sports? I don't get it. When I see these guys losing it, like in the NBA, like they lost a championship, I'm like, dude, just go buy a Lamborghini. That's what I would do.
Well, they're very sensitive. That's why they have to change the name from owner to governor.
Yeah, and how about like when these when the football players they
Christina.
get a touchdown and they have to dance around like crazy. I mean, that never happened when I was a kid. You got a touchdown, it was like you walked away from the ball. That was all.
Yeah, it started with what? Icky Woods started it all, didn't he? With the
I
Icky
don't
Shuffle?
remember.
Yeah, but see, the Icky Shuffle was cool.
Yeah, but it was cool because it was the first time they ever did it.
But-
But then everybody started doing their own
but now,
thing.
Yeah, but
and
now it's ridiculous. It's
now
the
it's
point of
they're setting up bowling. They're acting like bowling pins. And
It's
I'm like,
gotten out
oh
of control.
god. I'm like, it's,
I actually enjoy that, though. I think it's kind of funny. I mean, anything that makes me laugh, I'm not supposed to get to.
yeah.
And that makes me laugh for some reason. It's just like, people just, listen, we should have fun. That's what we're supposed to do.
It's
That's it.
all about the
If you
fun.
want perspective in life, go to a children's hospital. That's what you should do.
Yes.
Everybody
Right.
they should take your kids to a children's hospital and look
Yes.
at those kids suffering in there.
Yes.
And then
Right.
you'll understand just how lucky you are.
And then then you'll stop complaining.
I'm always happy. I'm always happy.
My kids had to
When
go.
you see me on Facebook and it looks like I'm upset, I'm faking upset.
Because ultimately,
I'm not upset. Why would I be upset?
It's not that big. It's not that big a deal.
No, it isn't. Especially when, for me, being a musician and having the success that I have, I still can't believe it.
Right.
I never take it for granted. For me, it's just like, wow, I can't believe I just, I have to drive back to Indiana after this. I should have kind of stayed out there, but whatever.
But you wanted to go to Vegas.
Yeah, I went to go to Vegas.
Are you gambling? Did you win?
I didn't realize Indiana was 2,000 miles away.
What do you mean you didn't realize? You didn't put it on fucking Waze and figure it out?
You'll be there in a
I
minute with
completely
that car.
forgot, dude. I was just driving out here. If I was like, wait a second.
Mark,
'cause Jay
where in
called, like,
Vegas
you
are
gotta
you?
do- I'm in Henderson with my friends.
Okay.
Okay, so you're not
You guys
gambling.
You're
ever
not
heard of a band called
gambling.
Steel Panther? You guys ever heard of a band called Steel Panther?
Steel
Steel
Panther.
Panther,
Yes.
yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm in their new video.
Really?
Wait, are you actually
because
in
my
it,
friend-
or is this like
No,
a?
I'm actually in it.
This
You
is
can
not
see
like
me,
a
you can
spin.
see me. I have a cameo, and they put my name in the credits.
This isn't like
Nice.
This isn't like a Spin Doctor video where they put you in for like 2 seconds or whatever.
Yeah, it's like this is actually I'm in this video more than I am in the Spin Doctor video.
Really?
They focus on the 3 white doctors. That's not right, man.
How do we
That's not
find
right.
this video, Mark?
It's going to be coming out soon.
All right, so you send it
These
to us.
guys
And
are- remember,
Yeah.
these guys are raunchy now. These this is like I got because my friend here, Tommy, he knows them, so
Right.
Cool.
he took me down to the video shoot, and then I got to meet them, and they're great guys, man. They're so
Nice.
funny.
Nice. All right, good. You'll send us the video and we'll play it, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's why I can play it on your show because there's profanity in it.
Uh-oh.
Nice. We like profanity.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah, me
fucking
too.
curse on
We
the
don't
show.
fucking ever
We
goddamn
meant F,
fucking
we meant
curse.
F and curse. Sorry.
Me and cursing are best friends. Like when I see kids and their parents like, no, don't curse. I said, but you're cursing.
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
You can curse,
When do you
but
think they're
gonna be cursing
learning it?
anyway. You might as well let them do it now.
You know
There's
what? You're so
there's
right.
nothing more amazing than a little kid that curses. I
Lead
love
by
that.
example.
There's nothing more amazing than a
Did you
little
change
kid
my
that curses.
fucking diaper
Did you?
already?
Did you? Speaking of little kids cursing, did you see that kid that cursed out his pre-K teacher?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Can you find
That
it,
must've
Mike?
been awesome.
Can you find that? You have to see this. So there's a pre-K. There's there's a pre-K moving up ceremony, right? And it's a black. It's a black teacher. It's a black kid, and
No.
yeah. Oh yeah. It's fucking. It's
That's fucked up.
absolutely hysterical. I mean, I laughed. I'm sure there's some people out there going, "What a disrespectful little child," but I just listen. It was disrespectful, but I thought it was fucking hysterical. So he
I would have
goes.
laughed if some kid cursed me out.
He goes, she goes, okay, children, are you ready to start the celebration? He goes, shut the fuck up, bitch. And then,
Is the first one?
and then what? Yeah, and then she says something else. She's like, "Oh, that's not nice." And he goes, "I said, shut up, bitch," or some shit like that. I was fucking dying. And the parent comes over. And she's like,
Hi,
"Okay,
Marilyn.
that's enough of that. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can play it."
The mom came over with. Grabbed him
I
out of
think,
there.
Mike, I think that's it. The top one right there. Yeah, that's it. Let's see if we can play it.
I want to give a shout out to Christine Delarada,
All right, ready?
one of my girls, and Marilyn Price. Hey, girls.
All right, let's see. Ready? Okay, here it is. You hear it, Mark?
Yeah.
All right, so she's sitting kids down now. You can't see the video, but I'll describe it. You got Pomp and Circumstance playing, right? Cute, right?
Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Shut the fuck up. You need to leave?
That is awesome.
Oh, that
Yes,
yeah.
bitch.
Go back, because we missed it. Go back a little bit. She goes, "Do you need to leave?" He goes, "No, bitch."
And what was even better, though, the kid just flew out of the chair.
Yeah, ready?
You need to leave?
That was me. That was me.
And man, that parent walked over, yanked that kid
kindergarten.
right out of the chair. Shut the fuck up!
That is
Oh,
awesome.
everybody screams, "Oh, you need
That
to
is
leave? No,
awesome.
bitch.
Imagine that was like a grown up in a little kid's body through some quirk of nature or something. That'd be awesome.
Oh my God, that was
You could be
hysterical.
like 5 years old, just start cursing people out, and the worst you would get was what, a spanking.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. My kids did it though too. We were at a deli once and we're ordering a sandwich, and oh, you remember fucking Boomies? Remember Boomies, the Jewish deli in Plainview?
Yep.
So I'm ordering a couple of pastrami sandwiches for me and my wife or whatever, and he's not
With
eating
cheese?
it. With cheese. I'm like, what? So he goes, so he just looks around. He goes, and we're walking out, and people are walking in. He goes, come on, let's get the fuck out of here. I was like, oh my God. And he was 4 years old.
That's funny.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, all right. It was just hysterical.
Mia's first word was asshole.
Asshole.
I
Because
wonder where she got
not
that
from me, actually.
Right.
I use better words than asshole. You know me better than that.
I
But
mean, if you have kids, when do you let them watch Goodfellas? Like, how old do you think the kids should be before they can watch that?
21.
5.
21.
Yeah, but
If
see,
you're Italian, 5.
unfortunately, Goodfellas now is like Sesame Street.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Compared to the other
yeah.
shit on TV.
Because when
forget about
Goodfellas
it.
came out, they're like, wow, I can't believe it's really, Godfather was, the staple mob movie. Then Goodfellas came out, and everybody's like, wow, that's what it's really like. Yeah, but back then, that's what it was really like.
Yes.
The Godfathers were
You know my
portrayed in the
favorite
30s and 40s. You know what I mean?
What's your
So-
favorite part?
My favorite part is when the guy was messing with his girlfriend, and he gets out of the car with the gun.
Oh,
walks
yeah.
over to him and starts beating him in the ground. I was like, that's what you're supposed to do.
That's right. That's what
Can't
you're
get away
supposed
with
to do.
that now.
Hell
But,
yeah.
you know, that's,
You touch her again,
Well, there's the difference between Lawrence
Yeah.
and Hicksville.
Yeah.
Lawrence, well, he was from where? Where was he from? Brooklyn, right? Wasn't he
Yeah,
from
well, he
Henry?
Yeah.
wasn't, but she was from Lawrence.
Yeah, she was from Lawrence.
Yeah.
we watched that movie on the bus every day.
That's a great
That's
movie.
my favorite movie. One of them.
And then we got to do Saturday Night Live, and guess who was the host? Joe Pesci.
Wait a minute.
how
You didn't do,
Joe's cool.
You didn't do the Saturday Night Live right after Sinead O'Connor, did you?
Yes, we did.
Oh.
And they told me I couldn't bring my Pope picture on the show. So
Holy shit, this is a brand new story. So wait a minute.
Yeah.
So what was that like? Were they giving you all kinds of rules and everything, or were they just like,
no, it wasn't. No, they didn't give us. They just said, don't do anything stupid.
Just don't shave your head.
really?
Yeah.
Don't do anything stupid. So that was because Pesci came on and ripped up a picture of her, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. He did something
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah, he ripped up a
And
picture of her.
Robert De Niro showed up, so I got to meet him.
He's
Okay.
And then at the end of the thing, if you watch, you have the credits and everybody's standing on stage laughing
Yeah.
and talking to each
Yeah.
other. They're
Yeah.
actually laughing and talking to each other. Like, you see that. You think they're acting, but they're actually talking. Because I was talking to Scorsese, and I said to him, you're not going to believe it, but we've been watching the Goodfellas on the bus this whole tour, like every day. It stays on the DVD. We just kept it on there.
So you
You
spoke
could see
to
it live.
Robert De Niro. Was he a dick to you?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
No,
because
'cause
I
he
heard he
Dick
can be
now,
a dick in
but
person.
he wasn't a dick at the time.
Oh,
and,
okay.
and Scorsese was really nice because that's who I talked to the most. So
Cool.
Yeah,
that was good.
Bobby back then kept his mouth shut. He wasn't trying to punch the president in the face.
But that's one of my favorite movies because those guys absolutely know how to act.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
And the guy who owned the wig.
Maury's wig.
Yeah,
Maury.
He's a friend.
Maury?
He's a friend of one of my friends. Because Maury was staying at his old folks' home. Because
Okay.
Maury just passed.
Right.
Oh.
And so he was staying at his old folks' home, and he said that Robert De Niro and Liam Neeson would come by to visit him.
Really?
Wow.
He was friends with
Love
Liam Neeson of all the random things on the earth, right?
Right. Yeah. How the hell did that happen?
Yep.
Well, there you
A
go.
lot of nice little stories in it. That's what I love about when you know all these different people. It's like all these little things come up.
That's why I love
Right.
talking to you.
Everybody's
You always have
connected.
great stories.
And what are you guys all Italian in there?
I'm Italian.
I'm Italian.
I'm
Norwegian.
Italian and Hungarian.
I'm Italian, Norwegian. We have a Canadian over here.
I'm Irish and German.
Oh, Irish and
I'm
German.
Italian as well.
Italian as well.
Woo, woo.
Our manager's Italian, right?
I'm
He
sorry.
gets married,
Yeah.
and they give them in the Goodfellas, they give them the cash. Like I thought that was a myth. It's true.
No, it's totally true.
And I was like, damn, you'll never see no black people doing that.
Yeah. What do they do?
50. What I do? You know what I got? I got like a disc, a giant silver platter. Like whatever. If I threw it and it came back to me,
Yeah.
then I would be happy.
Right.
It was just like this stupid little It was
Mark,
just
Mark,
ridiculous.
so-
that's a good investment, Mark. What are you talking about?
So at black weddings, you don't get money. You get presents.
I'll take some
Yeah, you
metal.
don't get money. I've never. Well, maybe they changed it, but I've never seen anybody getting any money.
Really?
All
Really?
I know
Wow.
All I know is I love that Italian thing. You just get a ton of cash.
Yeah.
They put it in a box,
Hell
and now
yeah.
you can put a down payment on a house.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes no sense.
That's what my wife's Italian, and most of my whole family's Italian, except for the Norwegian side. But the Norwegian side is very small, so we got all cash.
It's a
I
beautiful
still
thing.
have family in it.
Yeah, we
in
got
Italy.
all cash. That was nice. That was fun. That was
We would
fun.
always fight
That was
the
my
Italians
favorite
back
part
in
of the
the day,
wedding,
though.
actually. Let's
Hell yeah.
She's like in a negligee, and I'm like, okay, I'll be right there. One,
No,
two,
see, that was
three,
me in
four.
the hotel room the night of my wedding.
Yeah.
Chris is like, come on, let's, I'll help you out of your gown. I'm like, no, I want to count the envelopes.
I want to count the money.
That's going to turn her on.
No, I'm like,
I'm like, then I'll be ready.
actually, it was two days after. 2 days after.
How much did you get? How much did you get?
A little, I don't know, a little shy of 30,000.
Dollars?
Why, is that a lot?
No, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
was nice.
good
right?
amount. That's, how many
That's good
people?
that was good for 20 years ago, right?
How many people
Yeah, but
did
see,
you
that's
have
the
at
messed
wedding?
up thing about New York, though.
What?
Because you go to most any other state,
Yeah.
They
and
don't do
like
that.
the people
They're
are
in
dragging
shorts and a t-shirt
Well, the
for
people are
those
dragging like a
weddings.
vacuum cleaner into the
Yeah,
wedding hall,
yeah,
or
yeah.
like a
It's a
Osterizer
picnic.
blender.
It's
Yeah.
a picnic and a cow farm.
And now you're looking and you're like, you know what, son of a bitch! Now I gotta fucking rent a truck to
Yeah.
bring all this shit
home. This is going to cost me even more money.
Speaking of marriages, guys mind if I call my old lady and get her trying to come down
yeah,
here?
let's say hi to
Yeah,
Krista.
sure. Why not?
Call her
Absolutely.
up.
My third
Tell her
marriage
to
was
come
in
down.
Vegas, so I didn't have to worry about it.
Your,
Oh,
your
Vegas.
third marriage
That's
was
the way
in
to roll.
Vegas.
Well, because 6 times is the charm.
I know, right?
Say Michelle wants your ass here right
That's a lot of
The yeah, so just I think it was just shy of 30, which I thought was pretty good, right? That's not too shabby. So yeah, it
That's
did.
great.
for 20 years ago.
Yeah,
How many people did you have?
180, 100.
And you got that much? You have nice friends and family.
100. Yeah, about 180, I think.
I thought
I had
before you said you got a tight
180
ass.
too.
What?
You said before you got a tight ass.
What does
Now
that
I'm
mean?
hearing you got
Like
180 people.
180 people at the wedding.
Oh,
At the wedding,
I had
180
about
people.
the
All right,
same.
all right.
No.
I had about the same.
Yeah, about
I
100
didn't get close. I guess my family didn't like me.
180.
Maybe it was my friends.
180.
I had 264.
Damn.
264 people at your wedding?
Plus, I'm freaking Irish, man. You know,
Holy shit.
Yeah, you know,
know?
those
They
Irish.
hold you.
What
They
did
don't
the
have
Irish give
TVs.
money?
the Irish give money, but some of my relatives try giving me beer.
They give potatoes
But,
and
you know.
carrots.
Yeah, and listen, we got some gifts. So I was like, okay, we open up the envelopes, $25. But it's also an aunt who's 90, who's 90
yes,
years old,
yes.
and you're like,
And you got the little like the
Right.
Saint Mary Catherine card.
Right.
You're like, if you say this prayer, everything will work out great for
Right.
you. Like
Yeah.
But then there was other, there was other uncles that would drop 1,000,
Oh,
and
hell
they
yeah.
and they buy you a whatever the fuck it was off your registry.
Yeah.
Like they would do that too.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it all kind of balanced out.
I went
You
to
know
a
what I mean?
wedding once. It was a family wedding, and I won't say which family member it was
Yep.
on air. But I went into the ladies' room
Yeah.
with some of the girls.
And you made out with them?
You wish.
Damn it.
That story I'll save for the end of the show.
Yes.
But anyway, so there's this. Jimmy, what was that bang on the bottom of the table?
I don't know. I'm Irish.
He was
Stop
picturing-
touching me.
He was picturing you and Gina making out.
Oh,
Gina Pacifico Brown.
If ever I go lesbian, it's going to be Gina, 100%.
Really? All right. I like that.
Ooh, nice.
She's so sexy.
Gina.
Gina
My
Pacifico
bestie.
Brown.
She's my bestie. One of them. But anyway, so
Okay.
I'm at this wedding. I'm in the bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
and there is one of my aunts. I won't say her name. Actually, opening up like
Mm-hmm. Aunt Bertha.
She steamed open the envelope
And took
that
money out?
and it was a check. She took the check out, ripped it up, and wrote it for a lower amount. And I'm like,
Wow.
What?
Aunt so and so, what are you doing?
I've heard people doing that
I'm
too.
like, why are you taking
taking
money out? And she's like, the food sucked.
I've heard.
like, what?
Yeah, I heard people
Like, who does
actually.
that?
I never heard of that.
I actually heard of people who actually don't even write the check until they taste the food, or
Oh,
or
that's terrible.
put money
That's
in.
so tacky.
Put money.
And how is that
It's
the
not
person
about the
who's getting? How is that their
food.
fault though?
It's
Yeah,
not,
it's
but it's just an
not.
excuse to give less money.
Bullshit is what it is.
That's basically what it is. It's just an excuse to give less
See,
money.
that's why I really think these big weddings It's like
It's a
cliche.
farce.
It's cliched. It's
Yeah.
I guess what if it's supposed to be the happiest day of your life, then guess what? Then have the people you want most around you.
Exactly.
Not the aunt and the uncle that you haven't seen since you were 7.
Right.
Oh my God.
You know,
I hear
not the your father's friend's buddy's sister's roommate from work.
True story. My mother was inviting my bus driver from elementary school. I'm
Yeah,
like,
like-
what the fuck? I go, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
She goes, she took you
Why?
to school every day. I go, I don't even know who the fuck she is. I go, what are
Exactly.
you out of your mind? I said, I'm not paying for another plate for,
Yeah,
you
and,
know.
and Mom, I don't know
hell
if you
outta
knew
here.
that, but she used to drive the bus with one of those 6-pack beer work hats on. Like, yeah, but just get a bunch of your friends.
Right.
You know, I don't even give a crap. You know, rent the VFW hall, rent the parking lot,
So
put up a tent,
Those
and
are some of the best parties.
cake party, man.
That's it.
Like, guess what?
That's it.
I'm married. My life's over.
That's it. I'm married. Are you married now?
Oh hell no.
Me?
Oh, I
No, I'm
love
talking about- I'm talking about
Isabel,
Jimmy.
though. He's got a beautiful woman that he's
What are
been
you
with.
doing? You
I'm
have
putting an ice pack on my back. I
Holy
came prepared.
mackerel.
Listen, I lost like 30 pounds yesterday sitting in here for 2 hours.
All right. Well,
Okay,
I'm.
just saying.
I went home and put on
Fix
30
the
pounds.
air conditioning.
I think it is fixed.
It's
does-
really not.
It works. I'm telling you, it works.
This is not hormones, okay?
I'm
This
telling you, it
it's
works.
hot as balls.
It's
in
just
here.
hot out.
You really are kind of around that
tiny in
age,
there.
though.
Yeah.
Jimmy Ort, shut the front door.
Plus, we're in a concrete box. You know what I mean? These are cinder blocks out here.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot.
I'm
Well,
using my fan
that camera
slash
makes things look
vibrator.
Yep. There you go.
What's that, Mark?
I said that camera makes things look a lot bigger. When
No, it
I
doesn't.
got there, I was like, wow, it's tiny in here.
Oh, I thought you said Michelle. I thought you were watching.
I thought he
'cause
was saying Michelle's boobs.
I
look
thought you were
bigger
talking about
on
Michelle's
camera.
boobs. I'm like, no, they're big. They're exactly what you're looking at.
I'm out here in the garage.
Can't miss these.
Oh,
I
you're
gotta
out.
take my car in to get some oils.
Attaboy. All right, Mark. You have a great time out in
nice
Vegas.
talking to you.
Thanks for calling, Mark. I'll
Wasn't
reach
talking
out
to
to
you,
you,
Mark.
to you soon. All right.
You got a great voice, by the way.
Aw,
Oh.
thank you, love.
Good talking
I
to you,
love
bro.
your accent.
Thank
I
you,
miss
baby.
that. You too. You guys take care of yourselves and have fun in.
And
Long
listen,
Island.
when you get a chance, race one of those Hellcats.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna find one.
Race a Hellcat.
Take video.
Do you
I
think a
wanna see
Hellcat will
it.
beat the Corvette Stingray?
I think, honestly, a Hellcat
Yeah, maybe.
would crush pretty
Yeah.
much anything.
Wow,
out
look
there
at
right
this.
The new Hellcats are.
All right,
pretty
Mark.
fast.
Mark's got a new challenge. Find a Hellcat and
That's
race
right.
it.
So far, I've been blowing the doors off. Actually, one guy, he did beat me, but you know why? Because he cheated. He went on the shoulder. He couldn't get in front of me, so he went on the shoulder.
Oh,
I was
that
like, you cheated,
Chris.
dude. That doesn't count.
that doesn't count.
Hi, Jackie.
cheater.
Hi, Allie.
Right, no shoulder. You gotta do it legit.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, Mark.
All right, you guys.
Have a
Have
good
a
time.
great day.
Can't wait to meet you in
Thank you.
person, bro.
be
Talk
well,
to you
man.
later, man.
Bye.
Bye. That's
He's
Mark
so
White. Mark White from the
sweet.
Spin Doctors calling
so
in.
sweet.
He is. He's a really
I
nice guy. He
love
came in here
him.
last week on his way from Houston to Connecticut.
Yes.
He drove from Houston to Connecticut, from Connecticut to our show, back to Connecticut, to Ohio, to D.C., and now he drove all the way out to Vegas.
Sick.
Yeah.
Jimbo, I need you to
Searching
text
all
Chris
for
now. I got no
racism.
service.
And he said he's it's not fixed. What's not fixed, Bonnie?
The AC. She was here and it sucked.
oh. It works. It's just hot. It's
It
just hot.
sucks.
Telling you.
We
it's-
need a fan. I have a silent fan I'm going to bring in and donate to you
Oh,
guys.
that's a good idea.
What do you
Sorry.
guys do this every
quiet.
Friday?
Every Monday.
Monday
I
through
do it every Monday
Friday.
through Friday.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, with Tony and Sally, and we do a show
They're
every
on
Monday through
vacation
Friday.
right now.
But they on vacation.
Little vacation.
Little vacay
Yep.
up at the Kalahari.
Little vacation. So I don't know.
They earn
Rick
that
was supposed to
shit.
call in at 12, but Mark was on the phone. I'm going to text Rick and see if he's calling in.
Who's Rick?
Rick is our movie review guy.
Toy Story
Does
4, I
he
heard
do
it's
the-
great.
Does he do the movie phone voice?
No.
Text or whatever you.
Is Krista coming in?
I had no
Krista,
service.
get your ass in
I had
here.
no service on that phone. I have to try this one.
You have no.
no
What do you mean you have no
service?
service? How can you have no
Bro,
service?
because this thing.
Yeah,
What
it's
the
a
hell is
flip
that?
phone. Can I have that?
Look
Can
at
I
this
have
thing.
that?
Look at this
What
thing.
is
Gimme.
that his?
Gimme.
You have a flip phone?
What the?
You know, are you for real? Are you that
Let me see
cheap?
this. Let me
Look,
see this.
Look, it's an.
No.
Ready?
It's not just a flip phone.
Put your
It's
finger in
the
there.
first
finger in
flip
there.
phone.
Put your
Wow.
finger
Let
in
me
there.
see. Open it up.
I missed
Open
those
it up.
things.
Oh my God!
When I was graduating elementary school, those were still big.
That's my phone. My first phone right there,
You
and
just
it was
got
red.
called old.
What the?
No, I wish
is
those things would make a
this?
comeback. I miss those things.
See, the only problem though,
Wow.
I washed
At least it's
least
color.
3 or 4 of those.
I love
yeah,
it.
At
true.
least it's
'Cause
color.
you don't
the
even
same
remember
phone
it.
I
Like they
had.
don't weigh anything.
True, they're small. Yeah.
Wow, look at this. At least it's color, though. I thought it was going to flip open. I'm going
Yeah,
to see
but
the old,
does your
like, black and
phone
white digital
double
Well, you know what's
display.
funny? You know what's funny?
Like
Being
my
Irish,
phone.
many a chick have said the same thing.
Yeah.
They were like, "Look at this."
You still have the protective screen, the original protective screen on it,
You
too.
never took it off?
No, look, it's the tabs right here to take
Whoa,
off the plastic.
Hold on a minute. Guy from Hicksville trying to text. Give him a
Tell her how
second.
to get here.
Tell her.
Oh
my
my
God. She's never been to
God.
Governor's?
No, she's been here, but
Oh.
she needs to know to park over there and come in the back door.
Oh.
But you like the back door.
This guy.
No, Ken, the AC works. It's blowing, but it may not be powerful enough for this room because we're basically in a cinder block box. That's what we're in. We're in a hot box. We're in a hot box. So the AC is blowing cool air.
What's
you can
that
feel
thing
it.
up there? That thing should be blowing out some air.
No, that's a light.
No, that.
That's the AC. Feel it. Put your hand up there.
Feel it. Oh, yeah.
Put
feel
your
There
it.
is
hand up
no
there.
air coming out.
I'm telling
okay?
you, there's air. There is air. Oh, we'd be dead by now. What's the plans for the weekends, boys? What's the plans? I'm seeing it right
Here,
now.
hold on a minute.
I got
They're
my,
gonna come watch me play pool later.
What do you
son,
mean?
I got my
A
son's
little
graduation party tomorrow. He graduated
Okay.
from Dutch.
Okay.
Oh,
looking
yeah.
forward
I
to
went
that.
to Dutch Lane.
Very nice. Very nice.
Michelle, the biggest cheater in pool.
Whoa!
Fuck off, Jimmy Ort.
Wow. She's a big cheater.
I do not cheat ever. I'm just better than all the
no,
men,
she just-
and they're
no,
jealous.
It's a good shot.
When she's like, oh,
Oh.
let me see that shot. Hold on a minute.
And she puts her titties out there. Look at this, Michelle.
So I know how to distract the boys, okay? Whatever.
And it's great because Chris is in the background going, another beer I don't have to pay for.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Free
so
drinks
Chris
all
is
night,
like,
baby.
go ahead, flirt those. Yeah.
Oh, Chris, Chris is.
He knows how to work me. Literally.
Wow.
Chris is a
That's
good
how it
man.
works?
Has he been down here?
Rare. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Chris been
here.
down here.
He's been here.
And the lovely Mia's been down here as
Yes,
well,
my
singing.
daughter was
Good
here
people.
singing.
What's Mia doing today? She's out at the mall again. Is she yelling at you
Mia
again?
actually got a job.
Ooh, where's she working?
yesterday.
How old is she
Angelica
now?
Bakery. She's going to be
Oh,
16
okay.
in November.
Oh, super.
And yeah, just doing behind the counter stuff. She learned how to use the bread machine yesterday, and I'm so proud of her. She actually has the motivation to work during
Wait,
the
where is she
summer.
working?
Angelica Bakery next to Two Brothers.
Oh, all right. There you
yeah, best bakery around.
Oh, we got a phone call. All right,
Jealous.
Yay!
you're live on the air.
Hey, this is Rick.
Hey,
it is your local
Rick.
movie reviewer.
Hi,
Your local-
Rick.
What's going on?
Rick from Rick's Hollywood.
Hello.
Rick's
What's up,
Hollywood
Rick?
Picks.
go. It's
Rick's
Mr.
in
Movie
the
Phone.
house.
All right, you're
Yes.
there, Eric. Who
I'm
am I-
here.
Who else am I talking to?
We
What's
got
going on?
my my co-host Michelle here,
Hello, Rick.
Hey.
and we have
Hey.
Johnny and Jimbo.
and we have our guest Johnny and Jimbo.
Hey, Johnny and Jimbo.
Yeah.
What's
Thank
up?
you guys.
All right,
My
Rick,
boys.
what
How's it going?
what did you see this week, and what are you reviewing?
Okay, so I saw Toy Story 4 this week.
You
because
did?
I'm a freak and see all the Pixar movies.
Okay,
I have to do it.
you have to.
I have grown up with the Toy Story movies.
Yeah.
The Toy Story trilogy
Right.
is amazing.
Now it's a
It's a 10 out of-
quadrilogy.
it is a 10 out of 10. Yeah, now it's a quadrilogy.
My kids loved
They
it.
went and screwed it up. But no,
Real-
no. It's actually, I didn't think 4 was bad. I thought it was unnecessary.
You thought it was unnecessary.
Did you
Really?
see it this week, Eric?
I did
Did
not.
anyone see it this week?
I did not.
Okay.
I asked my son to go see it, and my older son was like, "No, I don't really want to
Really?
see it." And I'm like, "Ah." I was like, "All right."
Well, okay. I would say he's missing out because
Okay.
it's really funny, has a very good story. It's just like all the other Pixars. It's gorgeous. The animation's amazing.
right.
But it is not as good as the first 3. And I think that's because the story felt done, and now it feels like they came up with reasons to keep it going.
Right.
And
right.
this one had a good ending, but 3's ending was amazing.
That
was the
so
best. Was the best,
That's
right?
what brings it down. I thought Key and Peele, some of my
Yep.
favorite TV. That was one of my favorite shows while it was on.
Right.
They play a couple of like plush animals, and they are so funny in this movie. There's a ton of really funny gags and jokes and stuff. Like it's really, it might be the funny. It almost makes up for the fact that it's so unnecessary, but the fact that it's so funny.
Right.
Keanu Reeves plays an Evel Knievel style toy who does a bunch of stunts, but he always crashes. And you'd think that would get old, but it's actually great. I loved a lot about this, but it definitely had this feeling when it was over, like not as good as it could have been. A little rushed in places.
Right.
Felt a little. It felt like it catered to kids more than the first three. You know, there was just a lot more. There was a lot less going on with the story.
All right.
But
all right.
Still very good.
Was there any nudity in it?
There was no toy nudity.
Damn
Sorry,
it.
Eric.
All
So,
right.
so what you're
I know
saying?
you're-
It was
I
a
know you're
little
always
bit better
hoping
than
for
Rocky
that,
Five.
A little bit better.
So this show is
was
better.
just a little bit better than Rocky Five.
Okay.
Right.
This was a solid Rocky 4.
Wow. Oh,
You know,
solid
this
Rocky
was
4.
like-
All right. What else did you see?
Highland of the
Did you see
Bello
anything
Fiello.
else?
Let's see. I talked about Star is Born last week.
Yeah.
I finally got a chance to watch that.
Okay.
I don't think I saw any other
All right.
big movies.
No, I thought for some reason in my head I thought you were seeing 2 this week, but no, I guess I'm wrong. All right. So Toy Story 4, unnecessary but still very funny. What's your final
Yeah.
rating?
Final rating is an 8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10. So you recommend going to see it?
Definitely. It's a good time. Definitely go. But be aware that it's definitely the weakest one.
The weakest.
I would say it's a step down.
The weakest out of all 4, right?
Yep, I would say so. Hey, I was going in thinking it was going to suck, so the fact that it was actually very good was a nice surprise.
Right.
But yeah, and you're never going to go wrong with this
Jimmy
cast
left the
either. I
pig.
mean, they got Tom Hanks back and Tim Allen, so it was gonna be good no matter
Right.
what. The fact that it was still, you know, the fact that it was still kind of a great movie was a good surprise.
Right.
So that's all I got to say.
All right,
Awesome.
bud. So an
Nice.
8 out of 10, go see it. That's what you're saying. Funny but unnecessary,
That is
but
what I'm saying.
but
I'm
go
going.
see it.
I'll
Yeah.
be there.
All right, Rick.
It's a nice little epilogue.
What are you seeing for next
All right.
week?
I don't know. I'll have to let you know. I've got a busy week personally, so
All right. I want to
I'll
go.
have to squeeze in some movie time.
I want to see Yesterday. That's what I want to go see.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty good.
That
I
looks
wanna
like a
see
good
the
movie.
Hey, Rick,
John
one thing
movie.
before you go.
Yes.
I heard in this
Yes.
movie they got the ventriloquist dolls going on. You know, remember those old 1950s ventriloquist
The Charlie
type
I
dolls?
think they were Charlie,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, they do. It's super creepy.
Yeah, my kid said they were really freaky.
Oh, Bonnie doesn't agree.
Yeah, very very freaky.
Rick-
That sounds like fun.
Rick, Bonnie doesn't agree with you. She says it was very touching. She was crying the whole time.
Did you see Annabelle?
Wow.
Did that
I
come out
didn't
yet?
see the new. You know, I have not seen any of the Annabelle movies. I've seen
Looks
both
pretty
Conjuring
sick.
movies, but I've never seen Annabelle, the second one, or this new one. I heard this new one's pretty good though.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those
I
movies
love scary movies.
either. Are you going to see Chucky?
No, Chucky's like.
Oh, I forgot about Chucky.
Yeah.
I don't think
Ridiculous.
anybody saw Chucky. That movie's bombing.
Isn't-
Oh, it's out
it's
already?
ridiculous.
Yeah, it came out last week. Nobody saw it. It
No.
totally bombed.
Because he's a doll and
This
everyone
whole
knows
summer,
it.
actually, this whole summer has been nothing but big budget bombs, except for Avengers.
Yeah.
Avengers
Which I
did
couldn't stand.
amazing,
Right.
and every other huge movie that was supposed to be big, Dark Phoenix,
Do you think?
Godzilla,
Do you thi-
and well, Toy Story 4 did well.
Do you think it's a what do you call it? Do you think it's an Avengers Endgame hangover? Like everybody was just waiting for this movie, and then
Yeah, and you know what? People are just tired of all these sequels and remakes. Nobody, you know, we're done with these. These are all series that they're continuing with. Nobody really wanting it. You know, I feel like we need to get back to more original stuff. But
All right.
anyway, that's my 2 cents.
All right.
Thank you.
So we'll see. We'll talk to you next week. We'll see what you got in store for us.
Thanks, Rick.
All right.
All right,
I'll
Rick.
let you know.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good one.
Thanks,
Later.
bud. Bye-bye. All right, there's Rick with Rick's Hollywood Picks, giving Toy Story 4 an 8 out of 10. Did you see it, Mike?
I did not.
All right.
I actually didn't even see Toy Story 3. The last one I saw was the second one years and years ago.
Can you not find the bathroom? Did you find the bathroom?
Yeah, I showed him.
Oh, you found
the
it?
bathroom?
Yeah, it's all over me. You can't see.
Oh, jeez.
Everything come out all right?
This guy's nuts.
John was wondering if you needed help.
Bonnie said yes. Those dolls were scary.
I heard that.
He said those dolls were definitely scary.
Though, so. I don't know if you want to consider that.
Is Krista here?
Let's switch spots in case I gotta take a peek out there.
She's right out there.
Oh, she is?
Oh, bring
Who
her
is?
in.
right.
John's wife is here.
She could sit right there.
Yeah, she could sit right
She
there.
can sit right there.
No, she won't be on camera. Tell
No,
her to
she
come
can
in
sit
and
right there. She won't be on camera. It'll be fine. We can even give her the wireless. We can give her the handheld here.
Yes.
If she wants to say
I
something.
want that
She
girl
doesn't
in
need to
here
be-
right now.
She doesn't need to be on camera,
No.
right?
No.
No, she doesn't
Not
need
if
to
she
be on
doesn't
camera.
want to.
Now he's disappearing.
Because she's that way.
Oh,
she went that
She
way.
went that way. Where did she go? Why'd she go that way?
I don't know. Maybe she
'Cause she
thought there
came
was
in
a
through the
show
front.
going on.
She came into. Oh my gosh! All right, she came in through the front. All
I
right.
told her to go to the back door.
All right.
But I heard she doesn't like the back door either.
Oh, come on now.
Oh.
Come on now.
Oh, come on. Let's
Listen,
get back to the
listen.
fun.
Then what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point? Listen to Jimmy.
I'm going to have a chat with Isabel later.
Isabella.
Listen, I took her to Philly one time, and I said, "Look, Isabel."
Oh. How long you dating Isabel?
17 years?
17 years.
Something like that.
So
Something
married
like that.
once and then dating Isabel, or married never?
Yeah, no, I married once. I figured I was really
never
bad at it.
stupid
Yeah.
again.
Really bad at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just not my.
Kids? No
not my-
kids?
Yes,
Kids from
Nope.
the first or with Isabel?
from the first.
Okay. What is she doing?
Sick. I'm looking at his artwork, man. Look at that ink.
Yeah.
Sick.
Sick, bro.
This had to be painful on the inside.
No, not at all.
No?
Nope. You know what hurt?
Why?
You know you want to know what hurt the most?
Your titties.
Right around the nipples.
The nipples.
Oh, don't say that.
Why, you
Right
wanted
around
one
the
around your,
nipples.
you wanted one on your nipples?
No.
So then why are you saying don't say that?
Because they're sensitive, and just thinking about it hurts. Like
Yes.
when you see someone in a movie getting kicked in the nuts, you automatically grab your crotch, all of you
Right.
men.
You're live on the air.
Well, we're like that with our nipples.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. What's going on? Who's this?
It's Allison.
Oh, hi, Allison. How are you, sweetheart?
From California.
Allie from Cali.
Allie from Cali. That my girl. What's up, baby?
That's it. Nothing. We've been playing phone tag, so I figured I can get in touch
I
with you on
know.
here.
We've literally been trying to FaceTime every day, and she'll FaceTime me, and I can't answer or whatever, and vice versa.
Because you're
and
playing pool.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheating.
Cheating at pool, I heard.
That's it.
Are you guys
yeah.
Harmony? You guys hang out at Harmony too?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Where do you guys hang out?
Honestly, all over.
All over?
Don't have
You're not going to the. You don't go to the peppercorns now because of the connection there.
No,
You hang out at peppercorns.
peppercorns I like.
You hang out at peppercorns there, yeah.
Peppercorns has great food.
peppercorns are
Allie, you remember peppercorns.
Is Legend still around, or is
Yeah.
it burnt?
They haven't made
Are they
any
back
food.
open, or is it still burnt down?
No, they're not opening up for a while, from what I understand.
Legends?
Legends and
Okay.
the bakery.
Well, I know the bakery's not, but I
Yeah.
thought Legends was going to be.
No, from what I understand, they have to do some work. They're not going to be back open for a little while.
Wow.
As far as I know.
because they have to go through the insurance, and that's going to take forever. And who's
Probably.
for? Okay.
Probably.
You know what I do miss though? Shipwrecks.
Oh, Allie, remember Shipwrecks?
Where the hell is Shipwrecks?
Damn, girl. The trouble we got into.
Where was Shipwrecks?
Shipwrecks was
On Broadway.
Broadway in
Okay.
Hicksville.
Yeah.
Nobody got proofed.
It was like across the
Nobody.
street from
There were 12-year-olds
the
drinking in
Mid
there.
Island Plaza, or as they call it, the Broadway Mall now.
Okay, okay.
There's a Kawasaki dealer.
Yeah.
Right
yeah,
across
yeah,
the
yeah.
street.
Right from where it used to be.
So right by the Wendy's,
Yes.
right behind the Wendy's.
Little more north.
A little
just
more north.
Like you
Little
could
bit.
walk there. Yes.
Right,
You
right
could walk
behind the
there.
Wendy's. That was Shipwrecks. Where's your lovely wife? She's not coming in?
I actually have to go home and clean the house up. We're having a party tomorrow.
Where is she?
She's dragging me out here now.
Okay, all right. Well, all right.
Really?
Thank you.
All right, John. Did you guys drive separately?
She's not even going to come in and
Oh.
say hello?
She's gonna say hi to you later, Michelle.
Oh, you better get
She's
going.
embarrassed. She's shy.
What? She could sit right
She
there
won't
and not
be
say a
on
word.
camera. She doesn't have to say anything. Have her come in and sit on the chair.
We'll catch up with you later.
All right.
Whatever.
You're getting in
Chicken.
trouble.
Not at all.
Listen, all I gotta say is
He's
more
got a
beer for
great
me.
wife. Let me tell you something. Krista is amazing. She
Krista
does
is the
mud
best.
runs. She does these marathons.
best.
She
Seriously.
is.
Where is she? She's not even.
She's got a
where,
hot
Hiding. She
bod.
But where is she physically?
Tell her to
Like
come
right
in.
now.
She's
In the
right
room next door.
outside.
In the room next door? What room next door?
What room next door?
The storage room next door.
Don't you guys get
Did
me
you
in trouble.
put her
I'm
in the
outta here.
broom closet?
Where the hell
Did
is
you
she?
put Krista in the broom closet?
All right, you gotta go out the back though, right? You gotta take her out the back. Okay, all right. We won't say
He's
anything as she
Taking her
takes
in
you
the
out.
back door.
John, it was
Thank
nice.
you guys.
It was
Awesome
nice
time.
meeting you. All
Let's do
right.
this again soon.
All right, we'll do it again soon when you don't have to clean the house for the party for the graduation.
Yes.
party.
Yeah.
And
It's
congratulations.
that time of year. Thank you.
Congratulations to your son for
Thanks,
graduating.
Michelle. Hey, Jimbo.
All right.
baby.
You guys
All right.
be
Take
back.
care.
Mwah.
All right. Be good. Take care. There we go. Right. One of our
That's Mike in there.
One of
Mike,
our-
John,
Thank
Mike.
you.
one of our sanitation's finest.
This
How do
is
you say?
Jimmy.
It's not the finest, not the bravest. It's the what?
Strongest.
Strongest. That's it.
Strongest.
Strongest.
There you go.
All right.
They're
Don't forget right
brothers.
out the
They
back
stick
door there. Right out
together.
go out the back door. Let's see what she. Let's see. Let's wave to her as she
Krista
goes.
doesn't like the back door.
Well, are they going out the back? They're not supposed to go out the front. I don't want to get in trouble. Are they going out? Mike, can you check on that? All right.
Mikey.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
Krista does like the back door. She just likes giving, not getting.
Oh, so that's
yeah,
why.
She's a tough cookie, that one.
All right, there she
Hi,
is. All right,
baby,
she's
you
waving.
Look beautiful. Come in and say hello.
You don't have to be on camera.
Come on. Come
What? Just open the door. What?
Open the door.
We can't hear you.
Open the door.
What?
Go with Jimmy when you're out here. We'll meet up.
All right. Bye,
All right,
baby.
bye. Take
Mwah.
care. Oh, you're going home with Jimmy then?
Maybe.
Not home. You know what I mean. Relax. You know what I'm saying.
Isabel would not like that, and neither would
And then
Chris.
you're going over their house to drink to help them.
I would not be totally sure that that's a true statement.
What?
Why?
What?
Well, she said Isabel would not like that.
Oh, so this is an invitation.
Oh, Isabel.
Oh,
Ooh, I like that.
Isabella
We gotta find out what she looks
wants
like.
A trio.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, now.
She's into that, huh?
Hey, you know what?
Whatever.
You
do
gotta
what
live.
You gotta do.
as long as you make her happy, that's it, right? As long as you make her happy.
Yeah, as long as I'm not home.
Right. Allison, you still there?
I am. I'm just getting ready for work.
Allison's still just getting ready for work.
Let me tell you something about my
Yes,
girl Allison.
yes.
She's got looks.
Yes.
She's got smarts.
Yes.
She's got personality.
Yes.
And my bitch can cook.
And she can
She's
cook.
a chef.
Ooh.
She is a chef. She can cook you anything.
Are you a Hicksville girl?
Yes.
Where's she working?
Allison Hill. Yeah.
Where's she working?
I run 3 places.
You
So-
run 3 places?
Yes.
Yeah, I run a Iron Pig Ale House, which is a
Okay.
barbecue slash ale house, and then I run several other companies under their hospitality group. So.
Very nice. Look at that, huh?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite? What's your favorite dish to cook?
Risotto.
No, I'm asking her. I'm asking her what her favorite dish is to cook, not you.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh,
I love to cook Italian food, and risotto is
All right, fair enough.
She's
fair
so
enough.
good at it.
All right, what are you doing now? What are you in the shower? Out of the shower? What are you wearing? What
I
like
was
what's?
out of the shower.
Yeah, really?
Getting ready now. And it's funny because I was watching you on my laptop in the bathroom, and
Yeah.
I'm like, why do I feel like they can see me?
She was
Really?
naked and watching you, Eric.
You were naked
I
and
was
watching?
naked.
So what color towel were you wearing?
Yeah.
It was a pale yellow, like canary yellow towel.
Are you in bra and panties right now?
I am.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I'm talking about.
And she's
Really?
sexy.
Are they matching?
They are.
But wait a minute, Allison. If I remember right, you don't like the white man. You like the BBC, right?
Yes, she does.
I do.
Yep.
She
See?
would love Mark White.
We're out, Jim.
Yeah, we're out.
We're out.
Especially me, the
We
Irish
should
guy.
introduce Allison to Mark White.
We're out. Yep. She
Yep.
likes the big BBC. She likes.
Once you go
All right.
black,
Sorry, you're
you
a
know what
racist,
they
Allison.
say.
Allison doesn't like white people. That's terrible. Sorry, you're a
She
racist.
only likes this white person.
Oh,
right
okay.
Here.
All right.
Me.
Well, you have a lovely day at work, Allison, and God bless America.
Good night.
I
All
love
right.
you.
Love you.
Take care.
Bye, baby.
Bye. So there she goes, Allison Hill. Allie from Cali getting
Allie
in her bra and
from
panties.
Cali.
Getting ready for work. How do you like them apples, huh?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, but we're out, Jim. We're out.
We're out.
We're out.
Yeah,
We're
you're
out.
out.
And then, you know what? There's nothing we can do about it.
No.
No.
Listen, you get what you get. You don't get upset. You know?
Well, John got pulled out of here fast. You see that? She's like,
Krista's the boss.
yeah. He's
that
like,
family.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay, sweetheart. I come help you clean.
Okay.
When I go
I'm
home,
coming.
can I put my dick back on?
Can I have my balls back?
I help you clean, sweetheart. What you need? You want me vacuum? I vacuum. I love you. I love you so much. Well, that's his only marriage, though, right?
Yes.
So he's doing it right.
Yeah.
He's doing it right.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
His wife is amazing.
Yeah.
She really is.
She looked like
She
a
does it all.
as fast as she ran by the door. She looked fantastic.
She is
She's a fantastic
hot.
person. I couldn't tell, but she ran right past.
She does mud runs with like men and beats them.
Really?
Yeah, she could totally fuck you up.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Don't tease us
I
with
know
a good
you
time.
like that.
Yeah, I do. I like that. That's going to be a great.
And the great thing I got to say, this morning we're at work because today was John's birthday.
Yeah. Why don't you say something?
Why did you not tell us? We would have
Good.
sang happy birthday and brought
Right, we
birthday
could have found a
hats
happy
and
birthday
everything.
John fan.
Have you ever seen a guy like that cry?
No.
Yeah, so you didn't want to see that.
Once.
You didn't want to see that.
He cries. He's sensitive like that.
Very sensitive.
He's a mush.
He's a sensitive
He's
boy.
a mush.
Yeah.
He's a mush.
She probably said, "You get out here right now, drinking during the day. And get out here and clean this house."
I caught you day drinking again.
Oh man.
And she puts him in the little French maid outfit.
This little feather duster.
The kids are at camp. Get over here. We're gonna role
She's
play
like,
today.
John, what did I tell you about shaving your ass?
I like it au natural. Wow.
But I got to say, his two kids are phenomenal.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Get a phone call this morning at work. The dispatch is like, I don't know who this is. They keep saying it's John's daughter. So I go, wait a minute. I'm like, hold on, give me the phone.
Mm-hmm.
John's daughter, Barbara, cutest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
She's calling her dad at work to wish him a happy birthday.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, I think she's 12.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, John. We love
See?
you. Thanks for
Jeff
coming
Bosey's
in.
watching.
Hi, Jeff.
Robert. She says, hi, Robert. Who's Robert?
Robert Soul
I don't
is
know.
watching. Or Soleil.
Oh, okay.
Soul.
So then so that's who Bonnie's. Yeah, I don't get all the notifications. All right, so no big plans for the weekend. You're playing pool tonight. What
Yes.
else? Anything else?
Really like yard work, getting ready for the 4th of July. Got
That's
that
it?
big party
You got that
going
big
on.
party going on.
You'll be away.
I always go away. I don't. And we had baseball. We were gonna actually stay home, but now we found the schedule. We're good to go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go for a day or two.
You going to PA?
You know, yeah, the house is by PA. Yeah, we're gonna go
Nice.
upstate.
I just rented a house in PA.
Did you?
Yep. Sure
Nice.
did. Right on the
Where?
lake.
Where?
Henryville, Pennsylvania.
What's the name of the lake?
Henryville Lake. I don't even
Henryville
know.
Lake.
You know, the one with the water in it.
The one with the water
Henryville
in
Lake.
it. Yeah.
Ah, Lake
Yeah.
Titicaca.
That's it.
Lake
Which I
In
was invited-
Coxsackie.
Which I was invited to and then got the...
Disinvited?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, he was supposed to get back to us by a certain date.
Right.
and
Wait a minute, did I ever get a date? No. What
You
I got-
did get a date. I texted to you. Stop lying.
Oh, I want to
You
know.
told
Let me see the
dates that-
text.
You told me the dates that we were going.
I texted you and told you verbally to your face.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
we
let me
ran
see the
out of
text. Well, I
bedrooms.
want to see the text.
I do have a funny story though, because
Go
there
ahead.
might be a bit of truth to what she's saying.
Okay.
Because Monday,
Oh, that's nowhere near my place.
I got a text, and Michelle sends me, "Can't wait for Friday."
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. You know, it'll be great.
Yeah.
If you guys could get there by when.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at Izzy, and I'm like, "You were there Friday night." I'm like, "What is Michelle talking about?"
He
Right.
didn't even remember that I invited them on the show. They were so hammered.
So next thing, all of a sudden, she's like, "You're a dumbass," and I'm
You
like, "What?" And
committed
she
to
goes,
a show.
She's like, "You and John both said you would be on the show," and I'm like,
Oh man.
so now I
They
call
would
up
never let me
John,
down.
and John's like, "What are you talking about?"
And so he
I'm like,
forgot too?
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh my God. Where the hell were you guys? At Harmony?
Probably.
Look at him. He's like, yep, at Harmony. At Harmony.
Probably.
I've never been to Harmony. Didn't even know it was there until
You're
this
a liar.
this one. Would you
You've
shut?
been there.
Hey, pie hole,
Our picture
shut
was
it.
from the
Place has been there like 46 years.
I didn't even know it was there until she told me about it. And then she's like, "You gotta come to Harmony." I'm like, where the fuck is Harmony? And then she told me. I'm like, "Oh, okay." So then one night after here, we met up down there, and that was the
after
first
the
time.
80s show
The
that you
first
guys
time and
did.
last time I was ever there.
Yeah, well,
At
you
a
should
bar
come
hop.
down.
I don't know why. Sometimes I go to timeout. Rarely.
Well, if you want to
Time out
see
for
me.
Sunday football.
Time out. No, I do Sunday football at home because my wife cooks phenomenal. So Sunday football's at home.
Really need to meet Danielle.
Why?
I hear she's an incredible woman.
She is.
So that's why I want to meet her.
She's like the NBA. She's fantastic.
Nice.
Plus, I can't.
And she doesn't call him the owner.
Yeah, she doesn't call me the owner. She calls me governor.
Governor.
Oh, governor, give it to me in
Governor
bed.
Eric.
Oh, give it to me in bed, governor. What do you think, Mike? What do you think about that? Come on, now, be honest. What do you,
It's a clown show.
it's a clown show. You think it's just posturing?
Mike
Yeah,
is a smart boy.
you own a team. You're the owner of the team.
Right.
That's it. There's nothing else to say.
Right.
You own the team. You're the owner.
Now you have to be the governing president or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, and if they're referring to, the slave era, then, those people were owned and treated horribly, not paid, and
Right.
You're being paid millions of dollars. You're playing for a team,
Right.
Under someone that's the owner of the team. It's not nearly the same thing.
Right.
I
No,
don't
it's-
understand it.
It's today's day and age and the culture.
Life gets too boring, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Life does get. What is he doing?
He likes my snacks.
All right, so let him eat them.
He's eating them.
So it's amazing, right?
It's one big clown show.
Right. You know what else is a clown show? There's this guy on. There was this guy on the Democratic debate, and I listen. I don't mean to pick on the Democrats or whatever, but this guy said to the audience in a nutshell. I think his name was Castro, Julian Castro. I think he's one. I don't know. There's 20 candidates, but I guess he's trying to set himself apart. So he said, "I support the right of a transgender woman to have an abortion." Now, try to make sense of that.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
That he
Huh?
supports the
Even I'm
rights
confused.
of a transgender woman. Now you know what a transgender woman is, right?
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna say, show me
Not
one of
me.
those, and I've
right.
got
that's a biological man that
a
is
female dog that got another one pregnant.
Right. So now that's
Ew.
so he supports the right of them to get an abortion. Like that's how far whacked out this country is. Like we're pandering to a very minuscule part of the society, an even smaller part of that percentage will want to have an abortion. I guess they just want to go through the process to be a real. I don't know what the fuck it is, but
Well,
he's
if-
supporting their process.
If that's where we're going, he was definitely picked last.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna win. I don't think he's gonna win. Not after that weird statement. But yeah, the governor, the owner governor thing, like it's so fucking weird, man. It's so weird, Mike. You hit it on the head.
Can
There's
you
guys.
see the Islanders calling their owner governor? Like,
No.
But hockey's a different animal.
Yeah.
The guys that play hockey,
governor?
Yeah.
no, but the guys that play hockey, that's the thing. They're guys.
Yeah.
They're not prima donnas.
No.
No.
They're not buttercups. They
warriors
don't
is
need.
what they are.
Yeah, they are. Exactly.
They're
No.
warriors.
Great.
Here's
I
a
love
guy.
the way you said that. They're warriors.
Warriors.
Here's a guy that gets a little calf. I shouldn't say a little calf strain, but he gets a calf strain. He's out for over a month. Here's a baseball player. He gets a hangnail. He can't pitch for a month.
Fairies, all
right,
of them.
right.
Here's a guy who takes a 100-mile-an-hour puck to the face.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you heard.
No,
what-
all I need is 15
about the
minutes for the
fights?
stitches. We're good.
You
would
don't
have.
see fights like that in baseball.
No, you heard what happened in the finals, right?
Well, with the Bruins and the Blues?
Yeah, Zdeno Chara.
Oh, love it.
Oh, yeah.
Zdeno Chara broke his
Shattered his jaw.
Yeah.
Broke his jaw.
Yeah.
Was back that same
why I
game
watch
and
hockey.
played the rest of the series with like a cover around his
Yep.
jaw.
Well, actually in baseball right now, who's considered like the real warrior with injuries, it actually happened to him a couple of weeks ago. Max Scherzer on the Nationals.
Yeah.
He bunted. He was in batting practice, and
Yeah.
he bunted a baseball into his face.
Yes.
And he had a I believe he broke his nose and he had a black eye.
Yeah.
And it was all swollen and everything. He went out there for his next start and threw like 8 shutout innings.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
That's like
not-
today's baseball
that's,
warrior.
That's pretty
much.
good. That's pretty
Interesting.
good.
You get hit in the
Okay.
face with
yeah,
a baseball.
That's pretty good. But then you got guys like from the Islanders, right?
Yeah.
Right? Cal Clutterbuck played the whole playoffs, and everybody's like, "Why isn't Cal as effective as he was during the regular season?" Turns out he needs back surgery.
Yep.
Yes.
His spine is all
Yep.
fucked up.
Yep.
Well, another thing is you also should find a balance so that it doesn't affect your team either.
Right.
That's also a
Listen,
factor.
you don't need to go out there and play just to be a badass. You
Right.
have to go out there and be able to play and help your team win.
Exactly.
There's
Right.
a difference. But these guys in hockey, I mean, literally, get 3 teeth knocked out. They're spitting them out on the ice. The
And they're-
trainers picking them
And
up.
they're still
Right back out
playing.
there.
They throw a couple stitches in, and a guy comes out, and you're like, wait, which guy is the one that got hurt? Because you can't tell.
You can't tell
Yeah.
because he's back out there.
Right.
Not like baseball.
And it's
They are
another
warriors.
Not
another
like-
warrior example, Michael Jordan with the flu game 20, 30 years ago. You know, he
Yep.
came out and you couldn't even tell he had the flu.
No.
Yeah, but him with the flu is better than
Right.
95% of the
Absolutely.
league.
That's a good point.
He was phenomenal. He was great.
Now, I don't know how old are you, Mark?
I'm 49.
Oh yeah, all right, so cool.
Yeah.
We're right there.
Yeah.
Do you remember Jack Youngblood?
Yeah. From the Rams.
From the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Guy played in the Super Bowl, broke his leg in the first quarter.
Yeah.
They took him off the field. They were like, oh, he's like, yeah, nah. He's like, I'm definitely not sitting down.
Yeah.
Defensive end, and then finishes the Super Bowl with a broken leg against
Wow.
the Steelers.
Yep.
1980, I believe that was.
Was it 80?
Steelers,
Wow.
Rams.
That's
Yeah,
dedication.
Vince Ferragamo.
Okay.
Right? You remember the, Yep.
Yeah, that was they wouldn't do that nowadays. You shot it, you're out. You're out.
You're done.
That's it. They won't even let you back in even if you wanted to.
Yep.
Because there's so many implications now with insurance and doctors and who's suing who, and they wouldn't let him back in if he wanted to. You know what I mean? You know, and JPP with the missing fingers.
Yeah.
I mean, that sucked, but he went back and played, but not to the same level he could have.
No. And you know what? That was just out of his own stupidity.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're making that kind of money, pay somebody to blow their hand off.
Right. Sit there and watch. Just
know?
sit there and watch. You don't need to participate. You don't need to be actively participating in everything. That was ridiculous, man. That was a blow.
Hey, it's almost kind of like carrying a handgun in a pair of sweatpants.
That was Plaxico, baby.
Is it the IRS?
No, actually, did I lock it? Did I lock it? Hello, you're on the air.
What's up, Eric? How you guys doing today?
Hey, what's up, Dennis? What's going on? I got
Hey, Dennis.
say hi to Jimmy Ort here. He's in the studio with us.
Jimmy.
What's up, buddy?
And Michelle's co-hosting today.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
What's up, buddy? What are you doing today?
That's a hot one out there. So I tell you one thing though, it's very hot.
It's hot. All right.
Hot as bowls.
So you staying in the house? You staying in the house today?
Now I'm going out a little bit. I'm going to DJ today too, a little later on.
You going to DJ?
Yep.
Where are you DJing?
I'm going to another bar.
And you're gonna DJ?
Yep.
You got the equipment and everything, or what are you doing?
Oh yeah. Of course I got everything.
Look at that, man. Look at you. What bar? Plug your appearance today. What bar are you going to there, Dennis?
I don't know yet.
Oh, you don't know yet.
He's just gonna show up with his
You're just gonna
equipment
go out there.
randomly at some bar.
All right. What's
Nice.
what's going on? Is everybody? You got everybody in the home listening to us today?
Oh yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, so we got a lot of fans there.
Oh yeah.
All right, buddy.
Nice.
All right. Well, you tell everybody we said hello. You stay safe and stay cool out there, right? Today, bud.
Yeah. I want to give out a shout out to my best friends on Limo Talk.
Okay.
Those guys are the best.
Aren't they the best? I love Graz. He's a
I
good
love
guy.
those guys. And also, I'm going to give a shout out to my best friend, Dan, also.
Okay. And and who else is your best friend?
You guys.
You guys? All right. So tomorrow, on Monday, you're gonna call other shows and say I'm giving out a shout out to my best friend Eric on the Knockem Dead Comedy
And
Show,
Michelle.
right?
Yep, of
Yes.
course I am.
Eric and Michelle.
Yeah, Eric and Michelle.
I am gonna do it.
Thanks,
Yay,
Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis.
Yeah, you guys are welcome. I love you guys. I'm watching you guys actually speak right now.
Thanks, buddy.
love
All right,
you too.
you have a good weekend, all right, bud?
All right, you two guys.
I talk-
Oh, we got to do some. Oh, by the way, if I want to talk to you guys on Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Be safe.
All right, we'll be around. We'll be here Monday, so we'll give us a call on Monday.
All right, no problem. I'll see you guys later.
All right, take care, Dennis. Have a good one.
Bye, Dennis.
All right, see ya.
Bye. Dennis Murphy, everybody. Dennis Murphy
Nice.
always calling in, checking in on us, see how we're doing. I didn't know he was a DJ. I got to check that out. I got to find out what's going on there.
He's the host with the most.
That's it. He's going out to
Host with
DJ
the
some bars. But he doesn't know which one yet.
Bars. He's just
Some
gonna
bars
pick
or a
one.
bar?
He said, I'm just going to go to some bars.
That's all.
I was like, cool, just show up with your equipment.
Why not? That's the way to do it. Say, give me money.
Spread the love.
That's all. And then you go to the owner, say, hey, DJ, pay me.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
Pay me my money. Give this man his money. Go ahead, right? That's what he's going to have to say to the owner.
Yes. Yes.
Always check.
Got
Mike, is it
alligator
hot in
blood.
Pay him. Pay
Hotter
this,
in there than it is out here?
It's about the same.
pay this man his money.
I have it
that
on
was
the
a
same
great movie.
temperature
I love
here.
that fucking movie.
Wow.
That's one of those that Goodfellas and not so much Bronx Tale anymore. I don't think Bronx
I
Tale.
love
really,
Bronx Tale.
I mean, I do like it, but not as much as Goodfellas.
I have a friend whose
Not even
uncle
close.
is
No.
in the motorcycle scene, like when they go into the bar and he's like,
I love that
now
scene.
Now you
can't.
leave.
Now you can't leave.
Yeah, my friend's uncle
Spoken
is
like
in
a
that.
true gentleman. Go ahead, give them some beers, right?
Yes.
So the Father, Son, and the Holy, right? And then they do the little,
Father, the
chant.
Son, and the Holy Ghost. Yep.
Yeah, and then they do a little chant. They fucking spray the beers.
That's a great flick.
Now I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Fuck you.
That's Mia's favorite
Who's
movie,
who's the
too.
guy? Who's the guy? What was his name?
Who? Cologero?
No, the whale, right?
Oh
Is-
yeah,
you-
yeah.
No, you walked amongst them.
Yeah.
I like the part when he shoves everybody, the big boss shoves everybody in the bathroom.
Oh.
The guy with the ugly face.
Eddie
no,
Mush.
I don't
Eddie
want him
Mush.
looking
The
at
mu- the
him
mush.
while
Right?
he's throwing them dice.
What was his other nickname though? Eddie Mush, and was it a coffee cake?
Coffee
Coffee
cake.
cake. That's
Coffee, and then
it.
and then they threw the whale in there.
Yes.
And they were like, but he's not gonna fit.
Yeah.
I don't care. Put him in there. Put him in there. Yeah,
Put him in there.
Joe DeJesus watching from Jam, Joe's Acoustic Mondays on Monday night as well.
Hey.
So you guys gonna check out the beer show, right?
Definitely checking out the beer
check
show.
out the beer show.
You'll love it,
Because I do
Jimmy.
like beer.
You do like beer.
You'll love it.
I do.
You love it.
Yep.
He likes the beer.
He likes the beer.
I like the beer. I can't wait to have a beer later. Later at home.
Yeah.
I don't.
whatever.
Actually, my son asked me too. He goes, Dad. He goes, do you ever get drunk? Every once in a while. He goes, I never saw you drunk, Dad. I said, I said, Shevlins don't get drunk. And
You
he's like,
hide it well.
He's like, oh, okay.
It's a Norwegian thing.
Yeah, it's a Norwegian thing. We hide it. We hide it well.
We're all about the fish and the beer.
That's it.
You'll probably drink extra ones once you see your team's bullpen in action again tonight.
Oh,
shut up.
No.
Mike of stupid yapping crapping Yankees. I'm gonna start
Hi,
calling
Ed
it crapping
Bilello.
Yankees.
Are you a Met fan?
Yeah, I'm a Met fan.
Are you really?
Mets, Jets, and Islanders. See?
Oh, brutal.
See?
I know.
Brutal. I'm not a baseball fan. Not a baseball fan.
Yeah, I'm a Mets
But I
fan.
was definitely tortured as a kid.
Yeah.
One of my older sisters used to cut out. I don't know if I don't know how many people remember this, but when milk cartons used to actually be cardboard cartons.
Yeah.
And they would cut out the coupons on the back.
Yeah.
And you would get like free tickets.
Yeah.
But they would stick every once in a while you would have to change a light bulb in the at the top of the stadium.
Yeah.
But the great thing back then in the 70s, Shea Stadium, there was nobody else there.
No.
So we used to walk down. She would be like, yeah, I'll buy a hot dog. You keep your mouth shut. You don't tell mom and dad I took you here, blah, 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 whatever.
Right.
But it was great. It was
Wait,
awesome.
you said that was torture?
Watching the Mets?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we won't invite him back, Eric.
Watching the Mets?
No, he's right. What are you gonna do? He's
All
right.
right.
He's
So-
not wrong.
So now you guys are going to kill me.
No, you're not wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
Flyers.
You're a Philly fan?
What the fuck?
Just the Flyers.
Well, listen, it's better than being a Ranger fan.
Just the Flyers.
I'll take that. I'll take that
Thank
over a
God
Ranger
he's
fan.
not a Ranger fan.
The Smurfs.
Oh, I fucking hate the
They're
Rangers.
Smurfs. The Rangers
Don't you say
are
it.
Smurfs.
Don't you say it.
Mikey, be quiet.
Mikey likes the Rangers.
Mikey likes it.
I hate the Rangers. Don't you?
Don't.
Capo Caco.
Put it this way. He's going to be the best player in the past decade.
He's going to be such a stud. I can't wait. This
Yeah,
is
he already looks like he's an NHL.
He's already been
player.
playing amongst
players.
men.
Players like this is why they clean house. This is what you got to do when you're rebuilding.
Yeah, but you hope that they stick along the same plan and not go, hey, let's trade Capo for Tyler Seguin. They are so famous for doing that, trading away guys and trading away prospects and trading away picks for washed up superstars, just so they can market the team properly.
Or it could be worse. You could be the Jets and pick Blair Thomas over Emmett Smith. Just saying.
Yeah, the Jets are pretty. That's got some brutal. I'm not a Jet fan. I'm a Giant fan. So let's just see what happens this year.
If you're going with a rebuild, you got to stick to the plan. Don't abandon
Exactly.
it.
But now Davidson's back in as the president. Is his plan different than the other? Is
I
his
hope
plan
not.
different?
It might-
Because he's already signed Trouba.
I know, but if I were in charge, I'm starting to rebuild. I'm sticking to it until my team is full of a bunch of young studs that could take us all the way.
Right, but he didn't give up much for Trouba.
But I would blame that on the owner then.
Well, the owner's
mean on the
Dolan.
No, I
governor?
understand that,
And
but
he
if
doesn't
you,
he doesn't give a
You
shit
mean on
about the
the
Rangers.
governor?
but if you're gonna hire a GM
Yeah.
that's got a different plan than what you've been putting together for the past 3 to 4 years,
Right.
then I put that on the owner.
Yeah. But here's the problem. No. Dolan really doesn't give a shit about the Rangers.
Does he give a shit about anything?
He cares about the Knicks, and that's it. So the Rangers actually are very lucky in the fact that their organization has had stability, where the Knicks have just been such turmoil because he's involved in everything,
Not
player personnel decisions, everything.
Banning people from the freaking arena.
Right, yeah.
The comment you just made, though.
Yeah.
Dolan cares more about the Knicks than the Rangers.
Right.
Now,
In a bad way, though.
Now, do you think that's why his wife isn't getting any?
Ooh.
Because he treats his wife the same way?
I don't know what his wife looks
Because
like.
it doesn't matter. The Knicks
depends on
the
what
Knicks
she
haven't been
looks
good
like.
since what, 94? 95?
Since the Patrick Ewing era, pretty much.
Well, they
Exactly.
made
So
that one run with Latrell and
but my
was it
point
Xavier
being,
McDaniel.
Yeah, I believe
if
so.
you're
but it's-
putting if you're putting all your, like you just said, I don't know that much because I don't really follow basketball.
Yeah,
don't
well,
follow-
I'm not following it anymore.
How could you tell me that the Knicks are more important than the Rangers?
It's just what he prefers, and you own
I
both.
got you,
right.
but the Knicks suck.
The Knicks are terrible. Terrible.
I don't know anything about basketball, but I do know this.
That they've sucked for a long time.
I mean, I think the LA
Ticket
Clippers
prices
now
went down
are
a
actually a
lot.
better team.
Oh, the LA Clippers have been a better team for a long time.
Yeah.
For about
And
10 years, the Clippers
So,
have been
so
relevant,
that's where you're
right?
putting all your effort into it?
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
especially when they had Blake Griffin, they were really
Well,
good.
because he's a guy, he's not an owner that says, okay, I'm going to hire you and you know what you're doing, so you just take care of it and keep me appraised of the situation. He's an owner that thinks he knows what he's doing, and they were actually getting real close to becoming relevant again, and he blew it up twice. Trade for Stephon Marbury. He wanted Stephon Marbury. And then trade for Carmelo Anthony. He wanted Carmelo Anthony no matter how much it costs.
And stick to
Am
the
I
two
wrong?
stick to the two things you know.
Right.
Helicopter rides
and
shitty cable
and
service.
sucking daddy's ass. And sucking daddy's ass because that's where he got his money from. There's nothing worse than a rich person who thinks
Damn helicopters.
who
I'm sick
thinks
of seeing his helicopter
Right.
take off.
And where do you get off? Where do you get off banning fans that are just chanting at you to sell the team? Which you probably should sell the team.
Right.
But
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Keep the arena, sell the team because he's just a terrible.
At least I remember this. I don't know exactly how many years ago, but it was, I would say, within the last 15. The owner of the LA Clippers, back when they were like literally horrible.
Yeah.
They interviewed the owner, and they were like, "Listen,
Sterling.
you've had the number one pick for 5 years in a row,
Yeah.
and your team is still horrible." But at least he was honest, and he said, "Listen, I don't care if we ever win a championship again.
Right.
This is a tax write-off for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm making billions doing other things.
Right.
This is my tax." But at least he was honest.
That was Donald Sterling, right?
yes.
Yeah, that was Donald Sterling.
At least he was honest.
Right.
This guy Dolan. I mean, again, I'm not a Knicks fan, not a Ranger fan.
Yeah.
But I do know that this guy is a horrible owner.
Yep.
Spends money.
Governor.
Oh, sorry, governor.
He's
Oh,
a horrible
there you
governor.
go.
Well, does that only apply to
Governor.
basketball?
Oh my God, Jimmy Ort's
Governor.
racist. He used the
What
owner
was that,
term.
Mikey?
Actually, I'm not because I hate
What'd you
everybody.
say?
Is that exclusive to basketball? The owner thing? or-
Yeah, I think
All right,
so. I bet you I bet you anything soon the NFL adopts it though. I bet you anything. I'll bet you
That's
any
just
amount of money the NFL
ridiculous.
adopts it now.
Anything to quote unquote please the
Governor. I'm
masses.
gonna make
That's
Chris
right.
call me governor.
And,
Governor.
from now on.
and you know why it won't work in hockey though?
Why?
Because all the Swedes, Russians, Finns,
Yeah,
they're
they
all
won't.
going to be like,
Canadians? What?
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
Because still need an interpreter.
They're gonna be like, am I still gonna get my check? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then I don't care.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, if somebody's paying me $30 million a year, that's what some of these basketball players are making. I would call them master. That's what I would fucking call them.
Yeah.
I'd
and-
call them whatever the
Yep.
fuck they wanted me to call them. Yes, master. Well, I'll even do the accent.
Coach
$30 million
And pl-
a
Coach
year.
can't play tonight because my shoelace broke.
And
Yeah.
they're talking about how much money they're going to pay for Kevin Durant, who's probably not going to even play next
Right,
year.
and he's still gonna get a max
A
contract.
Kawhi Leonard, you wouldn't believe the amount of money that's being thrown around here. Like,
I would
It's
call them
unreal.
whatever they wanted me to call them. I would call them Miss Pretty Pink Ponytail. I don't give a fuck what they wanted me to call
Miss
them.
Mr. Giant Penis.
I'd call him whatever. Yes, sir.
Never been called that.
Wow.
Mr.
Because
Giant.
you're Irish.
I know.
Mr. Giant Checkbook.
I know.
Yeah, there you go.
Every day I saw them.
Big Daddy.
I'd be this big black basketball player and be like, hello, yes, your penis is much bigger than mine. That's all I would say every day. Be like, yes, fantastic. Can I have my $30 million now? Fuck out of here.
Everyone's penis is bigger than
All
yours.
right, that's our show. Oh, that's fucked up.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
That's our show for today. I want to thank Jimmy York for coming down. I want to thank Johnny Boy for coming down, getting pulled out of here by his wife, saying, "Get home and clean, you little bitch."
Clean his panties.
And we want to thank
She had a
Michelle.
mop in her hand.
She did. She was making him clean this place
She was
before.
ready.
And we want to thank Michelle Astor for jumping in and co-hosting these last few
Wait
days.
to come back.
Yay!
Tony and Sally, you can go away whenever you want. I got this.
And they are having a great time, hopefully, at the Kalahari. They'll be back on Monday. And you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you later.